Shit.
Yeah. Let's just keep this going. Well,
Third one.
Gentle claps. Gentle
you
claps.
see what happens when you make cinnamon buns in the morning?
Yeah.
Oh, you still got that glaze on your hands, nigga.
It's all charred up. It's all chalky.
Oh my goodness.
Nigga, it is no longer Pride Month.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is July, nigga. Say that shit.
Yeah.
6
Nah.
days.
For last week, dog, you're supposed to be a patriot.
Nah, man, he's stuck in the past. Shout out to 𝐿𝙾𝚃𝚃
Hell yeah.
for sending us cinnamon buns.
Yo, so, I'm Tone Groove.
J Nobles, white man on the board.
Yep.
𝐿𝙾𝚃𝚃 right beside him.
Baker in the oven.
Yeah.
Nigga, we in here arguing, just regular man shit. Like, Lawrence got his opinion, I got my opinion. We talking about this shit very loud.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, this nigga's 𝐿𝙾𝚃 sends a picture of some cinnamon swirls.
Yeah.
With, this is what I did earlier.
Which looked average.
This is what I've been up to.
Like if you go, I'm pretty sure they were good, but it wasn't enough glaze on them, and you know that.
Oh,
Well,
there
that's kind
were.
of
There were.
crazy.
The
That's a crazy thing to say about a man's baked
The fact
goods.
that you're saying it like that, you know why I'm coming off that way, though.
It
Well-
looks like that for sure. but
No,
I
hold
swear
on.
So,
It was
There's
perfect.
so my
and-
perception is off, nigga.
Pull this up so
perception
they
is
can
off.
see it, Lauren. There's plenty of glaze. The problem is, it just look nasty. Like you just you just plop that shit on there, dog.
This is insane.
Well,
Ew.
I don't even know if he's good at making baked goods,
Who made these for real?
or if
Me.
he.
Are you taking the fall for somebody?
No, I made this.
This
Nah,
is
he
your
made
work.
it.
You
This
stand
is my
by
life
this?
right here. This is my life.
You could tell he put his forearm up to it. It was like, yeah, it matches. He was like, it's done.
Yeah.
Like that's 𝐿𝙾𝚃's work right
The
there.
light skin test.
It's like it
So it
matches.
was flaky like your elbow.
It's us. But yeah, man, let's get a look at these buns that we were sent.
Now I feel like this is just like a pretty. He splayed these.
Yeah, you
This is
explain.
he splayed.
Yeah, this is this isn't mansplaining.
This is some whole
This
other
is some
shit.
whole not even girls playing.
It's the opposite of mansplaining. This is just gay. This is just gay.
I think this
but nah,
this is like menopause, like splaining or something. Like this is
Nah,
This
this
is
is-
something women
this
with a
is
lot
fri-
of time on their hands do.
this is Friday night, and you just said all the right words,
Yeah,
Y'all are tripping.
Those are,
These
yo,
look
I'm
good
not
as
gonna lie.
shit.
Those are actually good looking cinnamon rolls, though.
These are good.
bro.
as shit.
No.
Of course, you would co-sign these fucking.
need to
I
lose-
could never. Actually, just making them, they look like some store bought shit to me.
yes, they are, which is the problem.
Damn.
No.
They make these
I
at
mean, they
home.
look like some store bought shit.
Wait,
I'm not
you
gonna
made
lie.
No, but these
He
look-
made those. Yeah, he made them.
Yeah, he
That's
made
what I'm
these
saying.
with his hands. That's the problem.
I'm saying that's good. That shit look good.
but
To
they
be
look
made.
like the shit that sits on the shelf for 2 weeks.
No, they don't.
saying.
No, they look good to be made.
This looks like a heated up version of just going to the Aggie spot.
Okay.
And grabbing one from the back.
Jay, it looks like you have a different opinion now.
Okay, because
Because he plays both sides.
that's the thing, right?
Watch what he about to do.
No, hold on. It's like
Watch what he
it's
about to
still
do, Lord. He
not.
about to do his little thing.
It's still not impressive for reasons that are obvious, right? Because you shouldn't be making the buns.
Yeah.
Like I have,
Even
like,
if
all
they
right,
were, even if they did look good, that would be worse.
The whole
Because
problem-
why are you baking?
the whole problem
Wait,
with this
wait.
was the etiquette of you in even sending this message to us.
Yeah.
Not
Wait.
the fact that you made them. It was like the etiquette around, like, oh,
No.
nigga, did you just send us the bakery?
Well,
made?
that shit was so bad that you're forgetting that he made these,
What?
which
No.
is also crazy.
I'm saying, but now it's another level of bad.
Yeah, that nigga, he
It's
just
Billie Jean.
he went from a misdemeanor to a felony.
This is Billie Jean bad right now, nigga.
Nigga, you would. Ugh. This is Thriller.
But what I will say, if you made these, you could have put a little bit more glaze on them. Probably kept them in a little bit longer. But it really all depends. I can't feel them. I don't know
Wait,
if
y'all
they're
niggas,
soft.
y'all niggas never put anything in the oven before?
Who hasn't? Of course I have.
Well,
Is
I'm
it
just
crazy?
I'm just
Well,
asking
hold
because
on.
he said bacon is crazy. I'm trying to figure out if you've ever baked anything.
By yourself, yes, that's crazy
Oh, okay.
as shit.
Why?
This
Wait,
is-
Like, was there a fat ass in the
got-
kitchen with you that you was
you
palming?
never baked anything by yourself before?
I've never baked anything.
Put anything in the oven?
I've never baked anything without a fat ass.
Ever
in the room.
baked chicken?
You said chicken? Oh my goodness.
No,
Asparagus?
nigga. I've never baked anything without a fat ass in the room, man.
You see, I wish I,
Baking is that kind of activity.
This is Eagle View.
you
Eagle
don't
Eye.
just wake up in the morning.
This is Eagle Eye.
another picture.
Hold on.
Yo, my hat fell off of this.
Ah, shit.
This is gross, Lauren.
Make sure we put like something above it so people know what it is.
Nigga, we should have just zoomed in. I was about to say, we should have just zoomed in
tried to do
and see if we can get people to guess what the fuck we looking at.
Yeah.
There it is.
Like, what is this?
Okay.
That's Eagle Eye. Eagle eye view.
That shit look like some fucking, I don't know.
But it's just, why would you send this to us and not bring it?
Not bringing this crazy.
Why would you
You
do
don't
that?
want this shit in the first place.
No,
You're
it's
shitting
not.
on it.
I want it here
No.
so I could taste it and make fun of you for that too.
Yeah, you got to understand there's principle, there's etiquette and protocol when it comes to certain shit, all right? Like, I have, if you was to bring them and I ate them and I'm talking shit about them, I'm in, it's almost self-deprecating.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because
You're a part of it.
I'm in what you made.
Yeah.
Pause. You know what I'm saying?
It's in you.
Whoa.
It's in you, technically.
It's in me. So that's should have been the protocol. You just sending this shit like you should.
Whoa, hold on. I don't stand for all that.
He's just sending it like, okay, the boys are arguing. Let me just send this.
Yeah, nigga said,
The boys are arguing.
let me lighten the mood. Yeah. This will make everything
They're
better.
gonna love this.
And make you sweet ass nigga. What the hell were you thinking?
You know,
Are you wearing a sweater? I feel like you should be wearing a Christmas sweater.
They were good as shit.
I bet they were, nigga.
And you ate them all?
Oh,
No,
hold
I
on.
only ate one.
Let's try to guess which one he ate first.
The
I'm
middle.
gonna go
He
no
went for the middle, dog. He's a grimy
bottom
nigga.
right because he
He touched every single cinnamon swirl in his pot.
I think it's the
And
bottom.
what did you cook this in? This shit looks like a toilet bowl.
Nah, it's a little glass.
It's a little like
glass.
I can
it's like
tell
a
it's
white-
nice.
yeah, a little
I can
white
tell it's
glass.
kind of
I
expensive.
don't know. It looks used.
I think he
in
ate
the
the
family
bottom right one
farm.
because it seems like
The juicy.
that. It's like just what a barnacle would do. Like F Max just a barnacle ass nigga. Like whatever's
He's
touching
the bottom of the barrel.
whatever's touching the crust.
You crusty ass.
He's not gonna start with the middle.
Yeah, he goes for the kelp.
What did F Max say? He's like, if it's a fat bitch in the crew, I'm probably gonna go for her.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's like you got to take that with everything he does in life.
Yeah, that's just his whole thing.
He went with the bottom
That's
right.
his whole thing. Well, I feel like we could pick a shirt out for F Mac with that principle.
Or the
he
top-
fucks fat bitches. dog.
or
He-
the top right because it obviously was forgotten about.
So you just think he's just a right side kind of? I think he went for the middle. I'm not gonna lie. F Mac's that kind of nigga. The girl in the middle of the bar, nobody's talking to.
Yo,
He's gonna
really?
he's gonna walk he's gonna walk up and be like, damn, I didn't know it was gonna rain tonight.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was raining tonight. She was like, yo,
yeah.
I didn't know it was raining tonight either. This is kind of fucking crazy. I got my hair out.
But you see,
And then F Mac's gonna be like, oh, well, it's crazy. I like your hair.
yeah.
We just stay inside where it looks good. And he's gonna fuck that bitch.
Yeah, because
he's F Mac.
Because she's gonna say something about how the rain fucked up her hair, and F
And
Mac
that
is
happens-
that's gonna be F Max. Whoop, I'm in.
Yeah. It's gonna take 30 seconds.
Time pauses.
He's gonna like he had counter moves he could have went into.
Yeah.
That shit just spun off a whole chain of things.
Oh, D12.
Yeah.
It's not even the thing, but it is for F Mac.
So I
D12.
wear a bonnet too.
D12 exists for F Mac. But
You
which
about to
one
say
was
something?
it?
Tone knows me a little better, I guess.
See?
Towards the center.
What the fuck did I tell you, nigga?
Okay.
He's going straight for the gusto.
Okay. Okay. I was wrong.
F Mac is only timid here. I feel like outside of real life, he's just like he's probably the realest nigga in every room
Nah,
because
man.
he hang out with white people.
He said he does this to all his friends, which means and the fact that this is the first time he's done this to us. He's been doing this for years.
Yeah, and
Like,
it took 2
unbeknownst
years
to us.
It took 2 years of being our friend for him to get comfortable enough.
Yeah.
To send his honey buns and the
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Which
fucking crazy.
goes to show you how good of friends we are, or
By keeping him
or for bad friends.
doing what his dad should have did to him.
Like, how comfortable should you be around the homies? You know what I'm saying?
I don't like how comfortable you ask that question.
But I'm asking that because it's like we create a level of disconnection that doesn't call for that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like we don't do that.
Comfort. This is comfort. Like you're supposed to send your treats into the chat, and we're supposed to make fun of it. It'd be weird if we was like, "Oh, damn, son, oh, I missed it.
Yeah.
This just look delicious." Like, nah, that's a weird group of friends.
But we send treats as in like loot.
no, don't send we.
No,
don't say
loot.
we.
I'm saying
AJ and F Mac.
I'm saying us as in like we send loot. Like we send our what do pirates call it? Our booty. You know that.
That's worse.
No. We send our booty. We're getting 13th century in here.
Yo, that pink
We
Red
can't
Bull.
get 13th
That
century in
pink
this
Red
bitch.
Bull,
That's
dog.
crazy.
What
Hold on.
flavor is that?
Whoa.
White peach?
We can't get
Doubling
15th
down.
century in this
Yo.
bitch.
That's insane.
Yo,
we
don't drink white peach Red Bulls,
That's
dog.
crazy.
We can't get
This
whoa.
just get you loose.
Yo,
16th terminology.
This shit get you
that
fruity.
shit was so crazy, bro.
Yeah, that was
that
pretty
nigga
wild.
said,
I was zoned out. I didn't even.
I said, what did Pyro say?
Oh, what this nigga say?
you woke Lauren up. Yo, and he stumbled upon it. He was like, yo, we be sending that booty.
I said no.
He was
said,
like,
hey, he looked at you and smirked. He said, "What do pirates call it?"
he looked at me.
No, I did not do that.
He looked at me for confidence. Nigga, I was like, no.
I said it
What
was
did
more
Pyro
of a
call it?
Co-sign that shit.
it was a lot. It was a question look. I was like, what do pirates call it?
No, bro.
And then I got excited. I was like, because I found it. I was like, booty. They call it booty.
That wasn't discovery.
I'm just saying.
Nah, nigga.
But that's our treats.
No, that's not our treats.
Oh, we get the
That's
loot.
your
We
treat.
do that loot.
No.
That's our loot.
I don't know what you're talking
I'm
about
talking
anymore,
about
dog.
the
We're not
seven-
speaking the same language.
I'm speaking
Hold
seven.
on, hold on. Let me make this clear. You
We're
gotta
not-
stop talking.
we're not
because they
speaking-
think they probably think this whole shit is pretty gay. Nobody sends their ass. I have no idea what this nigga is talking about. That's never happened
The
once.
pretense. First of
The
all,
gayest shit that's ever happened was this morning.
First
when
of all-
F-Max sent this cinnamon swirl.
first of all,
That's as crazy as this guy.
I added pretense to that with what do pirates call it? I was trying to think of that was my everything.
I feel like he's making pretense gay.
No, that was my
Leave
everything.
pretense
What do
out of
pirates-
this.
What do pirates
Hey,
call
what
it?
do
I forgot.
Hey, man,
But they call it
Leave,
pirates.
nigga, leave
But I
context
was
and
just
pretense
saying
out
that,
of this.
like that's what we send. Like, hey, I got off on this. You see what I got? You know what I mean?
No, nobody's done that. What are you talking about? Nigga?
I'm talking the things we steal at stores, nigga.
What if you pull it up?
We don't do it often, but
Pull
we
up
do
a
that.
picture of something that you've stolen in the group chat, dog. That
I'm
don't
saying
happen.
to us, nigga, us. Us. That's what we do. We send our thievery back and forth, nigga.
I've never seen your ass. And I thank God every day for that shit.
Nigga,
dog.
of
You
cour-
better not start sending booty.
First of all, you're saying it like you got to say it like a 17% booty, like
Don't send no booty in the chat, dog.
booty.
Keep that shit.
It's booty.
You got to keep that shit in like your for eyes only, dog. That's for your eyes only.
Look, all I'm saying is that, like, you know, we don't be sending honey buns and shit. Like
We don't send.
we
Nah, we just
send
said booty.
we
Honey
send
buns, we just sell straight.
we
Nigga,
send
I don't
17th we send 17th century slang, man. We
Nah,
send
bro.
loot, man.
Nah,
That's
man.
what we do.
This shit.
Lou would have been way better.
Lou would have been.
But let's be honest. What do pirates call it? What do
And you
pirates
see the
call it?
triple down and make it crazy.
What
That's
do
what make
pirates
it
call
even
it?
crazier because it's like
Uh-huh.
you don't even belong in the group chat no more, nigga. You making this shit sweet.
Fuck
We
outta
thought
here.
F-Mac was fucking it up.
First of all,
We thought F-Mac was making shit sultry, nigga.
you are a bad master. You don't belong in the group chat, nigga. At least I'm able to humble myself and to listen to y'all and think about where y'all coming from. You
Listen,
can't do the same with Lauren.
I
That's
tried to teach a monkey sign language and I went wrong
Didn't work.
trying to teach a monkey sign language.
there is only one way to teach Lauren, and it has to be.
You gotta argue.
It has no.
Nah, you gotta. Well, the only way to teach Lauren is to do it for him.
It's. it's
You gotta brush Lauren's hair inside the do-rag
yeah. It's a slow process with Lauren.
just so he understands where it's supposed to go.
You should have sent him a checklist, honestly.
I should have sent him a fucking video.
I think he would have appreciated that.
Yeah.
But nah, man.
Fuck.
Yeah. Anyway,
You two niggas.
anyway,
Fuck this whole morning.
you know, everybody. I guess everybody's trying to go to a new level. I guess, you know.
You trying to level up in life?
I think so. I've been watching this.
Oh wait, you have been trying to level up in life.
I've been thinking about. What are you alluding to?
You've been trying to level up in life. You can't even really talk about it because you haven't been there for real yet. But you know, you got a new situation.
Oh,
Yeah. You got you a little.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's a house nigga now.
oh, you know what I'm saying?
Lord,
So
Lord, he's a house nigga now.
Oh.
He left the field.
how
Yeah,
could I?
he told me.
How could I forget? You know what I mean? Like, of course, not going to really speak about, but yeah, found a new situation, you know what I'm saying? I'm working from home, you know what I mean? Remote. They do have an office building. I can come in whenever I want. And another thing, my boss.
Yeah.
She's
fine?
She's not fine more than...
I pulled the mic in closer. I was like,
what? Your voice got timid.
I was like, she's sexy. What?
She's not fine more than I think she wants to fuck me. Like, all right, so
I was telling you about our shit.
But no, stop it. Stop it. She doesn't want to do you. She knows.
Lauren, I can fuck. I can fuck.
She knows.
Lauren just know I can fuck.
Well, you seen her already?
I mean, it's not even like a you would want to do this. It's just more of like a power move.
He's trying.
What she represents.
Oh, okay.
More than what represents her.
He's talking
physically.
about. He's talking about our old boss.
Well, my current boss.
Not my girl.
Not your.
Not mine.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
I can
My
fuck her
girl.
too.
But no.
Yeah, I just don't work there.
But she's white, but she married a black dude. You know what I mean? And she told
so
me.
that's your end.
She told
that's
me
your
that.
FMAC moment of boo 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 boo.
Yeah. I was like, oh, okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? But nah, she
fucks niggas.
Yeah.
That's literally how it goes. It's like,
Yeah.
whoa. It's like, whoa, she okay.
Yeah. And then when she was telling me, she was telling me her story and shit. You know what I mean? And she was like, yeah, you know, me and my, you know, husband and whatnot, you know, yeah, me and him.
That's what she said. Yeah.
Nah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, who is he right now?
But that's your end.
But
that's her pain point.
Yeah.
Nigga, double down on that.
Exactly. But she was talking about, yeah, you know, me and my husband, we moved down here from wherever the fuck they moved from because
you weren't even listening to the bitch.
Hell no. From wherever they were because black businesses, Florida.
Oh, just a black girl?
No, she's white.
Oh.
But she was like, it was good for my husband down in Florida because it's better for black businesses and whatnot.
Yeah.
And that's when she told me because, you know,
she was fucking a black
he's
dude.
black. Yeah. I was like, oh.
I just got fucked up.
Yeah.
I was like, wait, I thought you were talking about a white woman this whole time.
No, she's white, but the husband is black.
I thought that, okay. Yeah, I just fucked that all shit up.
God damn it.
I thought she left her husband for a black dude. I don't know what I heard.
No, I mean, probably I wouldn't fault her for it. You know what I mean? But yeah, nah, she's, you know, boom. But
she's in the community.
She's cool. She's honestly cool as fuck. But yeah, man, I got a new situation. I'm not outside no more, man. Like the whole last week, right? Like I took a step outside and like
on your time,
on my time, and I was like, I can't believe this is what I was doing.
Yeah.
Like, and it happened that fast. Like, I haven't even started working.
Because you're not doing it no more.
Yeah, because it's like
hearing those words to me, that shit painful. I gotta do that shit tomorrow. Dog.
Yeah.
I'm back. Back in hell.
Hey, nah, but
you know what's crazy? Your job is so good. I was talking to my dukes. She was like, yeah, how's Justin doing this shit? He was like, y'all still working that same little bullshit job y'all working? I was like, well, actually, you know, and I was trying to make that shit seem stupid. I'm not even gonna lie. I was hating the whole time. I was like, Ma, yo, this nigga call food lines.
And it's even better than that because it's like I don't even have to call them necessarily.
I don't even know if we can say this shit. Bleep it. Bleep it if you gotta bleep it. I was like, yo, Ma, this nigga call.
Well,
it's a bummy word.
Jesus Christ. Hey, can you mark that?
That's what I said. Mark that whole shit.
All right, damn, you didn't even have to. You didn't have to
Well,
say
I mean,
that. But it's not.
But
the
and she was like, God damn, that's a great job. She was like, you might want to jump over there.
Yeah, I'll fucking they'll figure that out.
Just the word.
Yeah,
Just the
nigga,
name,
it's
right?
even better than that because we'll put it in the notes of what. But it's even better than that because I don't even gotta call them. I don't even gotta call the stores, dog. Like that's just
you don't even gotta wait. So
that's just another added part. I'm still a little confused on the job. I'm not gonna lie, but at the same time, I know I have what it takes. I know I need what it takes. You know what I'm saying? It's not even what I have. I know what I need. You know,
they can tell you to juggle on a unicycle.
Oh yeah,
you just gonna have to do that.
Oh yeah,
shit.
for sure.
Because that's your life now.
And I'm gonna.
But that is what I was worried about with that job because. Like it do seem like Indeed can be a dark place. Like it's some scary links on that motherfucker to where you click on it, you think that you're going to like a real occupation, Nigga, they don't even have a website.
It's a new one called MP Coast. It's M Coast. It's like basically I forgot it got bought out, right? It's this white dude. Acculate. Or can you look up Accure? ACURE Raleigh. On Google, my bad.
Should we say that shit? Is that like Riley Illuminati?
Nah, so basically what this is.
We allowed to talk about these niggas?
ACURE.
Nah, type in AT&T.
AT&T.
Yeah,
What
Raleigh
is-
AT&T.
What's the overall point? These
Basically, no. Oh my god,
Riley A&T.
What the fuck?
Wait, what are you talking about? Did you just say Riley A&T?
What are y'all doing?
No,
Nigga, that's what you just said.
fuck it.
What the fuck?
Basically, what it was,
Is
right?
it AT&T or is it Riley A&T?
Yeah, fuck it. But you're right. It's something.
You're not even seeing that. This is AT&T.
Oh, this monkey ass man. I don't know who's stupid.
Hey, I'm
in
on
this.
your side.
Bro.
Come on, man.
I do flip. Fuck it.
God damn.
But no, seriously, it's this dude, right? He had this company. They partnered with AT&T. This thing.
Oh, AT&T.
I put AT&T there. What are you talking about?
They partnered with AT&T.
Yo, you told him to Google Riley AT&T, dog.
You was talking over me. That's not what I said. But anyway,
That's what he said. He don't even know. That's what you said.
I didn't tell you to delete Acura.
Acura or Accurate?
I don't know what it is, but
Bro,
we're trying to find it.
Yo, put that weed down.
This shit is ridiculous.
You're not making no sense, nigga.
Nigga. All right, let's try this one more time. Nobody fuck. Just be quiet.
I'm not gonna say shit.
Type in ACU. Why are you stop beating me to the type, nigga? Just type ACU.
Slow down. You're typing faster than he could think.
RE space AT&T
What the fuck is this?
Raleigh business.
Okay, that's completely
North
different
Hills.
than what you tried
Yo,
first.
you're
North
making
Hills. North Hills.
You're making this shit up.
I'm not making it up.
What is this even supposed to be?
Because the nigga, he's a important dude in Raleigh because he started this business as like this marketing scam that a lot of niggas got fucking tied into. And it wasn't like I'll find it later.
Yeah, I think you're talking the right name. You're on the wrong thing.
Yeah, he don't know.
He don't know what he's talking about.
Okay, all right.
But it's an evil dude.
I wouldn't say evil, but you create a company that gives people hope, and a lot of it, in the
That's a lot of companies.
Yeah, but the reason why it's bad with him because
That's what McDonald's is.
yeah, but you can actually become a manager at McDonald's. Like if you actually worked to be a manager, you can work your way up at McDonald's.
And even that is a mirage.
But
nigga.
no,
It's not like
being
a manager at McDonald's is not what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's not really a mirage. It might be a little far fetched, maybe, but it's possible.
It's like being in charge of a hole in the ground.
But I remember I got hired for this nigga. I went into the office. It was like in North Hills. It had everything on the outside. It's like the office is in North Hills.
Yeah.
It looks cool. It looks great.
They sold
Your
you
meeting-
just on the aesthetic.
Not necessarily because
Yeah.
I'm not slow.
I don't know. You were like,
but I walked in and everything was nice. It was like 8 different offices. Of course, those 8 offices were like the head niggas.
They probably had like free healthy snacks in the lobby and shit.
Nah, it wasn't. Nah.
Kiwi water.
I probably could have asked for it, but they're not going to offer no black man that.
They had no kiwi water just sitting in the lobby.
Nah, not even sparkling, no Saratoga.
So they're not even really serious about what they do.
I mean, it really depends. It's like you should have seen their suits and the bitches at the front desk. That tells you
bitches were
everything.
proper?
That tells you everything.
But how up to date with their screens though? With them bitches
They
on Mac
had-
17s?
iRobot level like programming.
Okay.
Like you could just tell like, hey, how are you doing? Hey, oh my God. Like, you have to practice smiling. You know that, right?
Yeah, because
Like if you just,
it's easy to tell when it's not genuine.
it's easy. Like if we just smiled right now, it'd be like our face would start twitching.
Yeah, because there's nothing to like in here.
But they have whatever he did to them. It's beautiful in the worst way.
And that's what makes them dangerous.
Like
Because
my beautiful dark twisted fantasy, not like, in that beautiful type of way.
What? I feel like there's probably a lot of that going on, especially with secretaries.
Yeah.
Just that industry.
Yeah.
There's no telling what they do when they clock out of that shit.
Oh yeah, nah. Probably go strip or something. But speaking of nothing we was talking about. Let's just get in. How long we been recording?
25.
25? Mm-hmm. Damn.
You know, we just been talking about a whole lot of nothing.
But so I will say, every week from now on, I'm going to be coming back with a movie review of like a bad movie on Tubi, nigga. I saw last night, right? You know, I went to bed, like I went to sleep early. So I was up at like 2 a.m. and shit, like just scrolling through Tubi. And I found Destination Planet Negro. Click on the link. So
Nigga, this shit found you.
So first of all, this is, pause it, don't put this on the screen yet, because I don't know the legalese, but I will say it's free on YouTube. You can type it in. It's a free full movie. It's also on Tubi, which is free. But this movie was fucking crazy, dog. Like, the premise of it was, it starts off with like all black leaders, like Marcus Garvey, Harriet Tubman's niece, Rosa Parks, Martin Luther King, his father too, his
George
wife.
Washington Carver.
So, and all these niggas are in the meeting, right? And they're like, we have to do something. It's mind you, it's in black and white because that's how you could tell it's old time.
It was
right?
old. They ain't had no color.
So, you know, it's like, we have to do something about this. We need a better place. We can't keep fighting these white folks. They're bad for the earth. We need to get away from these folks.
Yeah, whitey.
Whoa.
Fuck whitey.
And so, and mind you, throughout this whole thing, I'm tuning in and out, right? Because it's like,
It's 2:30 a.m.
It's 2:30, yeah, but I'm also smoking. I'm on my phone. So I'm just picking up key moments. That's how I'm watching these bad movies. Like, what calls me? So
Yeah, you're not even really watching them.
So,
But
but
that shit is just on.
but I got everything, right? So then the next scene is this 𝙬𝚃 looking nigga. This light-skinned girl. She's perfect for a role. She's light-skinned.
Think Lauren's perfectly on the money.
Yes.
Is it these niggas?
Yes. And then it's an old, like, professional-looking nigga. He doesn't look as old as he could have, but I'll blame the makeup department on that. But
Which is the movie?
these niggas created a spaceship with the whole intent of going to Mars.
Were they
Right?
slaves and they made a spaceship?
No, these are like civil rights leaders.
Oh, okay.
Geniuses.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Geniuses.
Yeah.
And their whole intent was to make a spaceship to go to Mars to create a whole other civilization where black people can be free. And, you know,
This is Planet of the Apes.
and do our thing, our thug dizzle, right?
This is Planet of the Apes.
Yes, but it's better. It's with a twist, right? Instead of going to Mars, they went to an alternate universe
That's
in
harder
the
to
future.
do. How to alternate universe in the future?
Exactly. It's
Why?
convoluted. It
They were
doesn't
trying
make
to
any
get
sense.
that far away from white people.
Everything is everything in this
They
movie.
could go to
Trying
one or
get
the other.
So far away from white people, nigga. They went to the other side of existence.
They get off the spaceship. Mind you, the budget of this movie is part of the funny. They have like,
Where's the spaceship? I
They-
have to see this shit.
just go, yeah, just hover, go.
Does that shit look like a Cadillac?
It's in the back. Go back.
That's the spaceship?
Nah, just go back and you'll find it. But
But there's no way that shit anybody can ride.
those are the helmets. Wait, just click on the helmets real quick. Go back. You see, like, it's floaties. It's like styrofoam floaties around the nigga
Kinda.
neck with like a plastic bubble with a tube going to nowhere. It's probably going.
Yo, it looked like he picked up his mom's vase. He just threw that shit on his head.
But doesn't he like 𝙬𝚃? Like, can't you just see that?
It's not a good enough picture.
You could see it.
It's not. He is showing a lot of teeth.
It,
That's some
probably
𝙬𝚃
what it
shit.
is.
That's-
Only 𝙬𝚃 and fucking Donkey from Shrek do that.
but if you keep going back, you'll find the spaceship. It's not like, you know, you can imagine it.
They look like Power Rangers, but
yeah.
with
Yeah,
just like,
yeah.
but like the non-serious ones. These are the first niggas they send out
Yeah,
Well,
that's Power Rangers.
to let you know if
Probably
there's danger.
Teletubbies.
Well, they spray painted garbage bags to get this look. if you
Which
can't
is
see that.
impressive.
It really is.
Like they got, and where the fuck are they? Are they in the?
Or Mars, right?
Is this a backdrop? Or are they really?
No,
Planet Negro.
guys, they thought it was fucking Mars. It's not Mars. They're in Kansas, quite
That's a
literally.
small ass oxygen tank.
So go to the first timestamp.
Yeah, nah, they got 2 minutes to walk around.
Nah,
They got 2 minutes to walk around, and then they got to dip.
I got the brown pair of those boots from Walmart.
Yeah, nah, you did look crazy as shit wearing those.
Yeah, nah, them shits was they did their
You
job
look
though.
crazy. as
Hey,
fuck.
nigga, I never got
Every
wet.
day I try to figure out what you look like.
Nigga, I never got a fucking splash of water on me or in me, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But
You look like the actual dude on the polo shirts.
yeah, oh, you trying to find the spaceship?
Yeah, I don't see that. I see them in it, but I don't see
Yeah,
like,
where the
the
fuck
outside
is it?
picture.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's a low budget movie.
So what was the?
So go to the first timestamp.
Who-
3826.
Who's the mastermind in the movie? Whose idea is it to leave Earth and impregnate all the black women on Jupiter?
It's
'Cause
everybody's.
I want to talk to that guy.
It's
That
everybody's.
nigga's a fucking.
It's everybody's plan. You get what I'm saying? Like everybody's trying to make a better way for like niggas and
There's
shit.
no head. Like there's no Malcolm X.
There's no one dude, but there is a guy who was a Uncle Tom, right?
But he likes the idea of Planet Negro.
But exactly. But he was trying to do some like behind the behind the table shit. Not even under the table, behind the table. Yeah.
Well, what was he trying to do?
He was trying
That
to.
shit sound gross.
He was just trying to do some behind the table, like help the white man shit, in terms of
Oh, he's
getting
still
niggas
trying to
to
make sure the
Mars.
crack is good.
Yeah, he was an Uncle Tom.
God damn.
You know what I mean? But he was
Like that shit is in his blood. Was he all black or was he?
nah,
half
he was
and
all
half?
black. He was all black.
See, I don't know.
But that's the way they be though.
yeah, you
but
always gotta do blood work on niggas like that.
let's just play the scene.
Why the fuck you like white people? So
I don't think we're gonna get flagged, but this shit was kind of funny. So they're like, what
just
the
play the audio.
They're like, what the fuck is going on? I don't know where we're at, Professor. And they stumble upon in the store, and that's just the setting right now. They're just confused.
Pause this whole shit. I don't have nothing. We just started recording. Damn.
Go get some headphones, nigga.
F Mac, can you give me some headphones?
God damn it.
Like it's all about what kind of work do we want to do? Do you want to cut all this shit out of me having to get up and get headphones? Or does F Mac want to get the fuck up and just get a nigga some headphones kind of?
Yeah, F Mac, you heard him. Get the fuck up.
Yeah, and it's crazy because I got this hat on and it felt like headphones. I felt like I was involved. Appreciate it.
God damn it, nigga. Put the goddamn
God
headphones
damn.
on.
This is your fucking Tubi movie, nigga.
Nigga, this shit is fucking. It's great though, dog, because there's a part in the movie where the Uncle Tom's son, like his son's son,
His great grandson.
yeah, his great grandson or whatever.
How old is this nigga?
Just grandson, I think.
Yeah, probably just a great grandson.
Or is he
knows?
one of the dead people that came back to life?
What are you asking me?
Didn't you say in the beginning it was like Harriet Tubman, Malcolm X?
I'm saying the Uncle Tom, the Uncle Tom's great grandson or whatever, however many greats. He ended up meeting with the professor, and he was like, the professor was like, "Oh, I see you're just like your great grandfather, huh?" And he's like, "Of course I am. He was a great man." And then the professor was like, "Just like the Uncle Tom he was." And he was like, and
He can see that he like white women.
and then the dude was like, "Uncle Tom, that's such an outdated word. I'm a businessman, professor. You know what I mean?
I don't like this movie.
But
This sounds stupid.
but it's stupid, but it's still impactful. Like it has parts of
it's on the nose impactful, which is dumb.
It has essence of real shit, and I think that's
They would dress like space Power Rangers.
essence.
And this is the same.
Let's
movie.
play. Pause.
Go back. What was the peanut butter?
So
Only you would click on a movie like this.
what
Uncle, the fuck are you watching?
this is the Uncle Tom, right? So
This
he
is
wasn't
the character.
supposed to be on no peanut butter, right? He wasn't supposed to have his own peanut butter. That's not what
Okay.
the black rights civilization was about. It wasn't about having your own brand of peanut butter.
What was it about?
It was about disconnecting from the white power structure.
Of wanting to have peanut butter.
Exactly.
White, like when you
But-
think about it,
But the
that's
whole
some white ideas. Those are white ideas. Those are white concepts.
Yeah.
Things didn't give a fuck about peanut butter
the only reason
or grilled cheeses.
George Washington Carver, that's the nigga who invented peanut butter, right?
Yeah.
The only reason he did that was to sell to white people. Niggas really like peanut butter?
Bleep that whole shit. I feel like we can't even let that shit go.
Then
Wasn't it just Juneteenth?
what?
It was just Juneteenth.
What does that mean?
You know what that means. Nigga.
What does that tell
It was
me?
Juneteenth.
What does
nigga.
that mean?
You know what we celebrating?
Fuck it. Let's
You
play.
know what we celebrate,
But-
dog. We came so far.
This is why he's surprised.
Bringing us back.
This is why he's surprised at seeing the Uncle Tom on the peanut butter, because he's like, what the fuck? This isn't supposed to be here. But let's just keep hitting play.
Look at all of this.
Yeah, and what in the Sam hell is... Oh, it's an ice box.
Oh.
Oh my God. Pause it. So for those listening at home, you don't really know what's going on, but
So basically, you want to
like we got some 3 out of time niggas. It's in a grocery store. They in a corner store.
Yeah.
And they're just observing like, what year is this? 2025 niggas?
Yeah.
That really look like 2007. Like
2007, yeah.
That's not even our up to date YNs.
Nah,
They studying our greatest hits.
Exactly.
But yeah, they're completely appalled. Like, look at that bitch face.
So
Yeah.
he walked into the store, you know, a nigga walked in,
Yeah.
tank top, pants sagging,
Minding
Timberlands,
his business.
with a do-rag, probably just used the method that Tone Groove was trying to teach Lawrence.
So you know
But-
what he was doing underneath.
They was looking at him. They was looking at him like, what the fuck? This nigga got a tank top. He not dressed properly.
Yeah.
But let's just listen to what they said.
That be all?
Wait, pause. They're more confused by the nigga than by that cashier. Did you see that shit? I didn't
Well,
even know what the fuck she was.
They addressed her too, like
I was about to say,
when
she
they
looked
first
like a fucking beluga whale.
when they first walked into the store, they was like, "Can we come in?" We're just like it's
Like vampires.
Yeah, it's like, you know, can we come in here? But skip like 20 seconds. Yeah, play it. Oh, play it. Skip it one
Well,
more
hold on.
time.
What are they running from?
Skip from the nigga that they just saw.
Well, he about to rob him?
He looked like you saw him. He was deranged. His ass was out.
The nigga was feral.
He wasn't.
They was running from this feral incarnation.
Marcus Garvey never taught that. You know what I'm saying?
Marcus Garvey never taught. I don't know if he taught anything. I don't know.
Play it.
My God, what have they done to us?
Did you see that boy? Angry, sullen, his pants sagging from malnutrition.
It took him one hand to hold them up, and his trousers falling clear past his bones. You can see
Well,
his
hold
underwear.
on.
Wait, hold on. Keep playing.
She's
That's-
barely black, and I don't like all this opinion she has on
Hold on.
this.
Keep playing. Just keep playing.
He didn't even have the strength to pull his pants up.
And those devices in his
They
ears.
seem to be sending him messages.
Is that how they control us here? Making us complacent and subservient?
Whatever it is, he
Sit down.
didn't like it. Did
You're
you
a
see
part
him
of the problem,
muttering to
Negro.
himself? His head bebopping around all over the place.
you
It's
can
like
pause it.
those ear devices was
Wait,
Hold on.
whoa,
Play.
whoa,
Play.
what was
Play.
this?
Play.
sending shockwaves to his brain, torturing him, maybe. Controlling his every move.
Why do they know modern technology so fucking well? Aren't they from like the 18,000s?
First of all,
How the fuck do they know modern shockwaves?
these aren't regular black people. These are the geniuses that made the spaceships, that made the space suits.
You got to be a special person. To even
Who
do
are
that.
these 3 people? They've never seen Bluetooth. They don't know. They have no idea what this shit could be.
First of all of this stuff was out back then. It was only if you was woke like that, if you knew this information. I'm
So
telling
if you was really racist, you wasn't showing black people nothing cool.
go to 5939.
you didn't show these niggas fucking clocks before they came out.
Speaking of being cool, I think this movie perfectly encapsulated why and how, like, you know, being a cool black dude is a very stressful thing, and how it can lead you to end up like Will Smith. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot to be a cool nigga, and we're about to see a guy who's black. You remember how you see how I said that, because he's not really black, and you're going to see why. But a guy who's black is having a hard time to be a nigga. Let's play it.
It's not easy being a brother.
True.
It's so much you gotta remember, like gestures and sayings and phrases.
Right.
Hey, girl, let me see that.
Dude, you around and get our ghetto pass revoked.
They can do that.
That can happen.
But hey, and show me that walk again.
All right, the walk is the most basic shit. You got to get the walk right. Everything else is, it's gonna be.
I hate
Just
this
follow the
movie.
walk. You know what I'm saying? It's like this. It's real simple.
That's
Little
crazy.
bounce, little shoulders,
Pause.
little swag.
He wasn't even walking like that before.
He was walking.
He
like
wasn't
that.
even walking
It
like
was-
that before.
When you're trying to teach somebody something new,
Gotta over exaggerate.
you. Of course, you know. Say it again. Say it again, Lauren. Say it again, Lauren.
What, this what happened to you?
Say it again,
Essentially.
Lauren.
You was learning how to be a nigga
Had
and
to
you
be
didn't
that.
listen.
Yeah, that must have been it.
You fucked up.
Skip it 10
Trying not
seconds.
to be a white man anymore.
He's not even trying. He's still wearing the same pants
Tag on it.
that he
You
came
done,
into
man.
this
That's it.
world with, dog.
Nah, man, you too up in the sky. You gotta come back down. Bring it back down to earth. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you looking at. What you looking at? What are you looking at, man?
You could tell everywhere they got the audio from.
Fucked up.
Nah, man.
What year of nigga?
Or just keep playing. I'm not. Some of these. That's kind of funny. I call this the peacock,
But now it's gone. This
the
is
Dumbo, the 20 years too late.
This is a stupid movie. I can't believe you was up watching this.
I was up watching this, yo.
This what you do with your time, man.
I might have got. I'm not
you
gonna lie.
watching shit
If
like
I started this movie on that part, I might have got locked in.
No, Lauren, he had to sit. He had to sit through like at least an hour and 30 minutes of other movie
shit.
to get here
No, dog. Well,
for this big payoff.
but
Who is he even supposed to be? Is he a pilot?
he's
Yeah, for real.
Is he one of the Wright brothers? Where is this nigga from?
he's one of
Them
the
pants is crazy.
the Red Robin. What was the those niggas called?
Robin Hood
The
niggas?
Robin
The Men
niggas.
in
The Red
Tights?
Robin. Nah, the
You talking about the Tuskegee Airmen?
Airmen.
oh, Tuskegee Airmen. Oh, that's different.
You
yeah.
fucking-
Yeah, come on.
You goddamn don't.
The Tuskegee.
But yeah.
Weren't they called the Red something though?
I think that was just the name of the movie.
That was the red
dog.
name of the movie.
Yeah, that was
Damn.
the name of the movie.
It was called Red. Okay.
Like Red Hawk,
I think it was called Red.
the Red Hawks or something. Lauren, you know what we talking about. What was the name of that movie
I don't
about
remember
the
the movie.
legendary
I know you're talking about.
black pilots?
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the movie though.
I thought the name of the movie was the name of their infantry.
Granddad from
But-
the Boondocks was one of those niggas.
Yeah. He did it was like a little bit about
Yeah,
that.
it was a little. They went
Was that
back in
real,
time.
though?
That was that actually happened.
Nigga, you don't know if it actually
That
happened.
actually happened.
That's
dog.
not- that's
They
not-
did a whole episode dedicated about going back to Chicago, and like they was all going through like their past lives in Chicago and shit.
The past.
Granddad was a pilot. You remember because he had that homie that was just an asshole. He was even an asshole in air.
It's coming back.
Yeah, nigga, you high. But you know, there's been a
Yeah.
lot of I don't know.
But
You talking about Red Tails? That's what it was.
Red Tails.
Red Tails.
Yeah, it was, that one was about just the Air Force pilots. Yeah, about the.
But the niggas.
2012.
He's a part of the Red Tail Infantry. But this movie was pretty good for a bad movie. It was pretty good. And
So
I
you
think
grading it on a curve. Like
it's called Destination Planet Negro.
they should have just called it Planet Negro.
Nah, but I like the destination part because it's like Destination Planet Negro. Like
They had to find a name to say we traveling.
but
time
also
or some shit.
there's a second part.
Oh,
a
like destination, planet, whatever.
Planet.
Well, doesn't that make it confusing? Because you don't know what you're about to say. And also, like, it sounds like a sequel.
That's
Now the destination is Planet Negro. What was we doing before?
no.
It feels
this
like we
is-
picking up from a different story.
no. This isn't the sequel.
Nah, this is one
This
of them
is the
cliffhangers.
start.
This how you answer a cliffhanger. It's like, yo, shit, it faded to dark. What's going on? Destination Planet Negro.
You don't know.
And then that's the next thing. That's how you start a saga.
You wouldn't know how to start a
That's
saga.
how you start a saga, nigga.
You wouldn't know how to
I
start.
started several sagas before.
and then finish it. nigga.
Yeah,
Eddie.
because I'm so good at making them.
It's like fuck. I just make a new
Yeah, I
one.
just do another one. Fucking, I'm bored.
What every great artist say.
Hell yeah. But you wasted a lot of time watching this movie.
I don't think I did. I think I got a lot. I need to start doing this more. You know what I'm saying?
Just wasting more time.
Just wasting more time. Because that's what this is all about.
That is something I think about. Like, I don't waste enough time.
A lot of our, what we want to achieve, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether comedically, it comes from wasting time in the right way. People watching goofy shit, watching shit that's like actually informative. I've been watching this dude, you're on YouTube.
I like how you segue out of that shit.
Predictive.
That was good.
Yeah, because I was
Predictive.
about to say, wait, hold on. We're not that sophisticated.
Predictive history.
I got you.
That's his name. But it's this Asian dude, bro. I just been watching this nigga and it's like,
oh my God.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, click on it.
Anyone?
Yeah, well,
was it
his
from
profile,
7 years
my
ago?
bad.
Okay, cool.
How old are these videos?
So some of them are pretty new, but if you just zoom in on the titles, like what was the last one? It was the
Most recent Geo-strategy update.
So he talks about like he teaches civilization and like obviously Geo-strategy.
What the fuck is that?
Go to the right a little bit.
What's Geo-strategy?
Like you see that World War III begins, let's game theory. Like, and the videos from like 2 years ago, bro, 3 years ago, he's not a fucking genie. Like, he doesn't have a crystal ball. But some of the stuff that he talks about, he got right. Like, we're probably going to be in a war with Iran, just how things are like scoping up. Like, we're at a deficit and just knowing how our infrastructure works. And this is like 3 years ago. And if you are
getting tricked by some Asian on YouTube?
No, he's good. He's good. And
he's good. What is geo theory, nigga?
Let's look at where do you see geo theory?
What have you been watching? What have you been studying? I've asked you that question 3 times. The fuck is this? That's what he's talking about. Like that's his. Yeah. This seems to be his main thesis statement. Geo-strategy.
This is what politicians have to learn to really become like. This is what presidents learn. It's the knowing of like.
Thank God.
It's
Geo-strategy at its core is about how nations or organizations use geography to achieve their political or strategic goals. It involves analyzing geographical factors like. So this is like.
Hey, don't stop reading. The nigga still some good shit.
But it's just like I'm thinking about it. This is just like a big ass game of fucking Dungeons and Dragons.
Game of Risk.
That's what you.
Oh yeah.
This is just Dungeons and Dragons, dog. Bunch of rich nerds playing with our lives.
Yeah.
I mean, what you studying? Is this gonna make the podcast better?
It's not. First of all, it's not about making anything better. It's just some cool shit I've been listening to. I'm just telling y'all niggas about some cool shit. But it's very informative. He'd be speaking that real shit, and he gives actual lectures. If you go to his profile, the description, I think he teaches at like UC, one of the UCs. I don't know if it's the LA or the.
Oh my God! Have you started paying for his online course yet?
Of course not. Why would I do that?
That's what usually happens with these kind of guys. They get you in with some good information. It's like, yo, I'm teaching you some shit that your brain's never fucking thought of before. You're young, you're stupid. I'm old, I'm Asian. I got the edge on you.
Nah, I'm not. He's not.
That's how they prey on you.
He doesn't have that.
And then they steal your data.
He doesn't have that Asian mysticism. Like you can tell he's Americanized to a certain degree, but he's a nerd.
Yeah, he's updated.
But he knows what he's talking about, dog. He talks about how America really got to this point in terms of like Eisenhower, when Eisenhower was like, yo, our country is leading to like a military complex. And if we allow this to happen, like we're going to be in a countless, like just an endless cycle of wars because this is what our country is being built on.
That's profitable for us, nigga. We sell guns.
And then, he's not saying any information that we don't know necessarily, but he's really breaking it down. And then he goes in to the Vietnam War and how that was just pointless and how America is doomed to fail because we just reached a point where the deficit and
you're essentially learning everything I've been trying to teach you for the past 6 months. You just wanted to listen to this Asian guy say it to you for some reason.
What have you been trying to teach me?
When it came from
you haven't been teaching anything. Hold on. When it came from another brother, I was trying to teach. Like how he tried to teach Lauren. You see the problem with the problem.
They don't listen.
The problem.
He's already
is that
talking.
you think you're trying to. First of all,
this is the problem. You're already talking. You never even tried to listen. That's the problem with you and Lauren. You niggas try to outthink. You try to outsmart the teacher.
Outsmart the teacher.
You try to outsmart the teacher, but you know nothing. That's why you came to me in the first place, dumbass.
No, nigga.
Listen, I've been telling you the world is fucked up. I just didn't do it.
I've always known. What are you talking about?
No, you was naive.
You don't have to make this a bit.
You voted for Trump. You were naive.
You don't have to make this a bit.
This isn't even. It's too real to be funny.
Fuck out here.
It's too real to be.
Nah,
funny,
but
nigga.
in fact,
You voted for Trump.
yeah.
So you don't believe in nothing that he's talking about. Because
Nah,
if you
I
did,
do.
then you would know that you're just a pawn in this game.
Not necessarily, but that's the thing. I was like, I want to play the game. I want to play.
Yo, you're evil.
I want to play. Because it's not going to change. I wanted to. But it's
That's
not
every supervillain.
It's not going to change. It's not going to change.
You're literally
dog.
every supervillain.
I'm sorry, dog. The shit is fucked up, dog.
It's like a line has just been drawn in the
It's too
sand,
deep.
nigga.
It's too deep.
It's like on some Professor X,
I haven't-
Magneto. It's like you literally chose the dark side.
I need to watch more lectures just so I can reiterate how deep this shit is. This shit is fucked.
I know how deep it is. I've been telling you about how
No,
deep it's
but
been.
you haven't. Hold on. I look
weeks.
I look retarded because I'm trying to get this shit right now. I'm sorry.
Nigga, you look retarded
Shut
on
up.
accident purpose, nigga. You don't even got to try. But
But
I've been trying to tell you about this for a very long time.
first of all,
let's be honest.
no, there's no. Let's be honest. We
Let's
both
be
known
honest.
the world was fucked up.
But you were a part of the fucked upness.
We were both part of the fucked upness.
You
We
voted
both
for fascism.
We both voted though.
Yeah, but I didn't vote for fascism.
If you vote, you vote for fascism. That's a trick.
No,
That's the trick.
no,
That's the
no,
trick.
no.
That's the trick.
There's different
That's
iterations.
The trick, Tony.
That's not the trick. That's not the trick. Because one is blatantly fascism.
No.
And one of them pump fakes. But they too pussy to do the things that they lie about. So why all of a sudden it's like it's not even it's not even it's so much to explain. It's so deep.
Can I help both of us right
It's
now?
so deep.
You want to know what the Democratic Party really needs? FMAC, can you help us out? Can you go to the notes? So, who was the dude AJ voted for?
Cornel West.
Cornel West. He tweeted this, right?
So this shit not
No,
credible,
no.
dog. What the fuck?
He
We're
tweeted-
already starting off bad.
He tweeted the link to this, but what we're about to see is it's a theory on how the Democrats can get young adults, young men with testosterone that don't send baked goods to their homies, how to like get them back into the
I think
Democratic
he's
Party.
asking you if that's the right one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
FMAC, follow you. You got great instincts, nigga.
Yeah, just go to where you see titties.
So, and go up. So thank you, appreciate it. And it wasn't Cornel West.
Zoom
It's
in on
just
his profile
It's
pic.
just a nigga.
You
It wasn't Cornel
dumb
West.
ass.
It's just a nigga that looks exactly like him.
FMAC, this is
I'm
FMAC,
sorry.
This is the shit I be talking about, nigga. This is his source. He thought that was Cornel West.
First of all, who cares
Nigga.
about this thing? Let's go. It is funny though.
It's funny because you're stupid, dog.
That's funny. But let's see who this. Who
And
is this
he
guy?
has the right to vote, which is the problem with America. You don't even zoom in on Twitter, and your opinion matters somehow.
Well,
but
I mean,
whoever
hey.
this nigga is says, I have an argument for the Democratic Party. It involves actually fighting for free speech and exposing Republican hypocrisy on the issue, and the way to do it that involves fighting for corn. My latest about the SCOTUS,
SCOTUS, nigga.
oh shit,
God.
corn case in.
Slow down, nigga. Wait, take your head. I think you.
Well, 'cause
you
I
hear,
was
I think
saying-
you hearing your own voice is fucking it up.
Nah,
Just take your headphones
I was
off.
saying one made up word, and then I saw a word I recognized.
Made up words.
SCOTUS.
SCOTUS.
It's an acronym, dog. That's not a real word.
Can you click on the link, please, after you're done marking that
Regardless.
timestamp?
You know what it stands for?
No, but I've
So
seen
shut
that
the
word.
fuck up, nigga. God
Fuck
damn,
outta
you're not
here.
smart for recognizing an acronym. You're smart for knowing what it means.
Let's click on this because this is some good stuff.
Yeah, what did I just read to us?
This is some good stuff. So people, all the young men, all the black young men, because this is really what they're talking about. Who cares about white young men that care about the Democratic Party?
FMAC, close your ears.
Democrats.
This is for a young black man.
The Democrats should become the pro-corn party. I'm gonna just read it and you can I have many thoughts on how the Democratic Party might start to win back young men who have abandoned the party for fascism. None of them involve abandoning women's rights, women's leadership, or the LGBTQ community. But one of my suggestions is that Democrats should embrace pornography and other examples of sexiness and smut under the umbrella of free speech.
Oh, we can stop right there.
Democrats must be the party of free speech and artistic expression. This is the liberal position. Republicans have hijacked the free speech issue, but the only free speech conservatives actually believe in is the freedom to shout racist and sexist crap online. The argument works on certain types of men. Men who think using slurs makes them edgy and counterculture. Men who get uncomfortable when they don't know the right thing to say. Men who don't know how to talk to women. But using a person's preferred pronouns or swallowing a racial insult in your throat is not actually a free speech issue. That's what they say.
Pause.
It's a human decency
This is a
issue.
pink website.
The government does not fine you if you say the N-word, nor does it prevent you from getting a date just because you talk like a dude who was one rejection text away from becoming a mass shooter.
Hold on. This is who's the name of this lady that wrote this fucking article?
Republicans are not protecting incels from government overreach.
What
They're
la-
protecting them from the social consequences of their beliefs.
What lady wrote this shit?
I don't know what Dyke wrote this, but
Hold on.
oops.
You're the problem.
Oopsies. I did it again. You know, Titty Boy, he used to do that shit all the time. He'll do some dumb shit and be like, oops, I did it again. That shit used to
I'm
be,
glad he never did that shit around
that
me.
shit used to be so fucking.
He only did that shit around his soft friends.
Yeah, I made him comfortable. But so the whole point of this article, what can I say? I'm a good friend. I make my homies comfortable, man.
Ew, you can open up to this nigga.
You can open up to me, man.
You can open up to this nigga. Be vulnerable with Jay, dog.
F-Mac.
You ain't even been using them right. You supposed to be.
Yo, you haven't been
been
using
using
my
them-
friendship
You've
properly.
been using them
F-Mac.
all wrong, man. You
fucking up right now.
You could be so much more you.
We could be so much more us.
Going on,
all of us.
Going along with it doesn't make
Yeah.
it better for you. You still get. It's that white
Fuck
peach
outta
though.
here.
It's that white peach. I said it at the beginning.
Second time you brought it up. Let's
You
come up with
drinking
something
that
else.
white peach
Fuck
Red
outta
Bull.
here.
I was
making
gonna
you
ask you
comedian.
what it was. I thought it was the wild berry.
Yeah.
Nah, there ain't no wild berry.
The wild berry one's
Saying the idea that this is the problem though, right, is part of the problem. Like in saying that,
You
look,
think that they're saying that this is the problem?
no,
or is that
no? They're
is-
saying they're putting an issue up in saying that okay, the Republicans have hijacked a sector of free speech, right? Which is the raunchiness, which is the smutness, the edginess
they
is
just
what they call
appealed
it.
to the manosphere red pill thing.
The Democratic Party, they're basically saying the Democratic
Yelling at
Party
bitches.
has become essentially stuck up, you know what I mean, a little snobby, and they need to lose some of that ego like a white bitch. Like what you would tell a girl, like, yo, you need to lose some of that ego.
You're tripping.
Like
It's like you got the attitude of a girl that's way sexier than you.
way sexier.
And it's like that's not in certain regards,
Yeah.
that's necessary. But not in the ways that she's using it. Sometimes you just gotta let them know that shit.
But it's still
Sometimes you just gotta break that shit down like, whoa.
but it's still
You're
also
hurting everybody with this shit, baby.
but it's still also that like not only are you not as sexy, but it's like you're not even as dirty either.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Which is a whole nother problem, which goes back to the point which like they were talking about the smut thing. Like the Democrats, they need to get a hold of that smut and really like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, because
Grip they lip with the smut and really, corn is everything. Start a caption.
You're
merch.
excited about this shit.
I like.
You are hype about it.
Well, I'm trying to sell it.
Nah, it's
a show.
You
But
sound like
it
you
is-
bought it though. You already bought it.
I'm not going to say I bought it, but I do like
The direction that they're going in.
I like the math that they went through. If like, all right, they have this type of smut and it's working for them, maybe we need this type of smut so it can work for us. Because young dudes like hot chicks.
Well, you're giving them way too much credit, dog. They're not zoom in. They're not necessarily doing this. This
Might
is
have to go
just
back
a
to the
nigga.
article.
This is some random nigga on Twitter theorizing what they should do.
What?
But That's how bad Democrats are at strategizing. Though.
Well, yeah, of course I know this. This is an article that was written, but
like if anything, this is fucked up. We here with it,
but
it's just like an open forum of like, yo, what direction should we go in next? The titties. Niggas on Twitter is like, yo, of course titties is the fucking answer to everything.
But the fact that this isn't like this is just some regular Joe Schmo, and I'm probably disrespecting them, but they probably wrote for like the New York Times or some shit. But just some regular Joe Schmo that nobody knows. The fact that they're coming up with this means what the Democratic Party has planned probably isn't good. It's probably not good. You know what I mean? Like if typically people that are watching from the outside have a better point of view. You know what I mean? Because they're not really playing the game. Like they're not really in it. So the fact that the people that aren't really in it, they seeing it from what'd you call it? The eagle point of view when you sent that?
The bird's eye view.
The bird's eye view.
You took something so fucking so like naturally. It's like if you know what a bird's eye view is, like you probably hunt, you're a pilot, like you do some cool shit. You took a cool concept and you glazed all over it. You ruined it.
Exactly.
Baked goods.
You send a Cinnabon point of view and you still don't have the perspective, a perspective that is like conducive to like convince young men to join your party.
You're never going to convince young men to do anything with cinnamon buns.
How the fact that this sounds bad sucks for society. Like the fact that like somebody's saying, yo, the Democratic Party needs to like give some respect to the corn stars and boobs. You know what I mean? The fact that that sounds bad, even though
you think it sounds bad, Democrats have always they've always skewed towards progression.
No. But yes.
What do you mean no?
Yeah.
Nigga, it's basic shit. They've always skewed towards like, okay, let's be more liberal about let's make room for everybody. That includes corn stars. That includes whores of the night.
Well,
that make their money stretching themselves.
It
includes all of them. And so just being
now it does.
Well, no, it always has. No. That's what it means to be progressive. That's what it means to be liberal. Is that, you know, this is America.
Teach us.
For everybody. It's America for everybody, nigga.
Liberalism is the cousin of socialism. So you know what you're talking about.
Gay or whore, you're accepted. That's the whole point. So they're really just doubling down on something that they always believed in. Because Republicans have been historically kind of like, you know, conservative when it comes to corn, which is crazy. Because I know a lot of them niggas have very deplorable sex lives.
Yeah.
Like they probably do crazy, nasty shit. The Republicans, whenever, and even because
Republicans are nastier than
this
Democrats.
new iteration of Republicans, the whole MAGA thing, that's a completely different wave. But what it used to mean to be a tried and true Republican, like a Ronald Reagan, like, you know, a run-of-the-mill, I love America, I have a comb-over, golden retriever in the yard, fucking wife listens to everything I say. Like that just standard way of living.
Yeah.
They always hated corn. That shit was witchcraft.
Yeah.
They used to stone whores.
And that's the thing. I wish we need like an old nigga that we can call on hand to give us a perspective of the time back then.
Well, what's your Asian dude?
I mean, who knows? He's probably like 40.
He doesn't charge $80,000 for a phone call?
But just in terms of
like how all these niggas do. I know he got a link in bio, dog.
But just in terms of like the feeling of like how corn made people feel back then, because I know it was a lot of like, you know, sex clubs and shit, like, you know, a lot of freaky deaky clubs and whatnot. But, you know, of course they probably got put down in the public, but everybody went. That's how it works.
It was different back then. It was more, the pornography was more, your imagination was more played with that corn.
Well, they had pictures.
They had pictures, but even with a picture, your imagination is still at play. You gotta think about it moving.
Well, they also, I'm pretty sure they had the pictures where you just kind of like stifle through it real fast, like one of those picture notes.
Yeah, like the little comic book where there's multiple pages.
And it's like they moving and shit.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure they had that.
Just to show a girl make a titty jiggle? That's a whole booklet.
What would you go through if you didn't have anything?
I'd rather just have a book full of multiple pictures that I can just make my imagination go crazy with.
Well, I think you're thinking in like
You're wasting so many pages.
You're thinking in a minimalist mindset. What did Kobe say? Like, fuck, just put all your eggs in one basket. You can just go get more eggs. But the fact is, the whole point.
You heard that Kobe quote, and you've been quoting that shit.
Kobe
ever
quote.
That's a tongue twister. That's a tongue twister.
It just
you only said it right because I said it wrong. But Kobe quote, that's two quote. That's right back to back, nigga. Nah,
the fact that even corn isn't convincing enough to get young men to vote for Democrats is a problem.
Well, they haven't tried it yet. This is a new strategy,
but it's not going to work.
Give it time.
Who is it? Who are they going to call upon? What is one corn star that fully encapsulate, like, that grabs everybody? That's like, I am the one that fights for all of us. Is it going to be, she can't be white. That's not going to work. Democratic Party?
Yeah.
So she has to be mixed.
Surprisingly,
maybe Muslim.
Surprisingly, with their audience that they're trying to get, because you got to think, they're going after MAGA dudes. A lot of them are white guys. Like, it might be a dude. Not even on like no gay shit, just like a dude like Andrew Tate. Andrew Tate might be their nomination. They look up the men. They're so on a I hate bitches wave to where it's like having a favorite corn star is probably too much for them. It's like saying Voldemort's name. Nigga. You can't be down with the crew and have a favorite corn star.
Who looks up to men?
The MAGA audience that they're trying to capture. These red pill niggas, because that's what the article is talking about. It's talking about how they're using free speech only in a certain way to appeal to these niggas, these 4chan niggas.
But these
niggas that repost Tristan Tate videos.
But there's
them doing push-ups.
But there's a subsection group of dudes that, like, the Democratic Party, they just kind of missed their mark this election time with like what they were kind of promoting and like their whole stance and like what they were saying that aren't weirdos and like 4chan niggas. They're just regular dudes, and that's who the article is talking about. It's talking about the niggas who just didn't feel like they could vote.
But those niggas exist, and there's a lot more of those other niggas.
I don't think
there's a lot more weirdos.
I don't think the Democratic Party could get the 4chan dudes on their side. I don't think that's possible. I don't think no set of boobs. I don't think no sets exist
so
that could bring everybody together.
If you were a Democratic strategist, what would you? I said that shit slow, just so I can, make sure I said every ism in that Democratic strategist. And I'm only gonna say it twice. I just established that I can do it.
Exactly.
But
yeah.
What the fuck would your plan be, nigga? Don't be so prude. Because first of all, they haven't even tried it yet.
Exactly.
You haven't seen a single commercial.
This is a theory.
This whole shit could change tomorrow on a YouTube ad where you just don't skip 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Like, let me see what the fuck they talking about. His titties moving.
Yeah.
Positivity. Yo, you remember, so I forgot the nigga name. He's a good follow on Instagram. 5 Mics. He's an old school New York nigga. I don't know how legendary he is. He seems to know like a lot of legends. I just don't know his association with any of them niggas. But you know 5 Mics, right?
Older cat.
Yeah. If we pulled him up right now, you would know exactly who I'm talking about.
You're talking about the DJ Academics dude?
Nah.
Okay, my
That's
bad.
a completely different nigga. 5 Mics. All right, go to Instagram and just put.
He's a rapper?
5 Mics. He's an old.
I should know him?
Rapper. Yes and no.
Should everybody know him though?
You shouldn't know him for his music. It's more so if you're on Instagram, you've probably seen this nigga's post before. I know you know what I'm talking about. Put the word, this nigga. You don't know 5 Mics?
This dude. I've seen him.
Look at this picture. Everybody knows this guy.
But know him. Ugh. Yeah. I've seen him. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I've stumbled upon his Instagram accidentally.
The only reason he's important to this podcast is because during the election cycle, he had posted this AI picture of Kamala with a fat ass.
He did that.
Yo,
that picture went crazy too.
That picture was everywhere.
That picture.
I'm pretty sure Trump saw that shit.
I'm pretty sure Trump was like, well, Kamala. The first time he said her name right, Kamala. Well, would you look at that? I could get down with that plane, goddammit.
That's a great ass.
Where's this ass when she's interviewing?
Yeah.
But Nah, man. It's,
that shit was crazy though.
that picture was amazing.
And so if they amplified
You
that,
would show me that picture. You was like, yo, you need to see this.
yo, I think I showed everybody in the studio, right? Did y'all get blessed? Y'all didn't see that picture?
Nah.
That shit was crazy,
You
dog.
just ran to me.
And it was a good AI. What? Don't try to make it weird.
So good you
it
had
was
to,
a good AI.
I wouldn't have seen it if it wasn't for you, though.
That doesn't matter. It matters none. And if anything, it proves the point.
Yeah.
That's how big that shit was. Like, you didn't have to go looking for it to find you. I was sitting right
So it's
next
not
to
even
you.
your fault.
It was,
okay.
it was everywhere, dog.
Okay. It was booming in the streets. Shade room at that
Yes.
shit.
But he had to take it down
Yeah.
for obvious reasons.
And
Fucking,
she was bent over like the Oval Office.
yeah.
Fat, like,
Busted open.
nigga. Ass
Freak
ass
full
flaguenza.
frontal.
Yeah, I need to create a word for how much ass.
I feel
it
like I
was.
could draw a picture.
ass Waganda.
Yeah,
Whatever
it was
that-
one of those. Ayahuasca.
That shit was.
It was its own island to ass.
It
But
was healing.
that shit was dangerous enough for like two niggas in black suits to pull up to your front door and be like, "Hey, dog, you can't be fucking playing around like that." Like, we're gonna have to, and we're gonna flash you with something to make you forget this even happened. He probably doesn't even remember posting that shit.
Yeah,
That's how dangerous that shit was.
nigga, that's how it be, bro. You know, you just, talking to AI, anything can happen. Like with the one homie, y'all homie.
Lauren?
I guess he's our homie now. We met him a couple times. Brandon,
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can't say this nigga name, dog.
Can't say his full name.
full name.
Well, I mean, I don't even know what you're about to say about him.
But I mean, in terms of the AI, you forgot.
Yeah, but
I'm just saying, like, you can talk to.
oh yeah, it's
all
starting
it
to come
takes
back
is a
to me.
couple sentences, and you'll be in a. Hey man, AI can mac
yeah.
on you. No
Which
pun
is,
intended.
Which is crazy because apparently AI hallucinates. Like, it'll just fabricate an answer if it has no idea what you're asking it.
Well, it would, yeah,
And it'll
yeah.
say it with the same confidence.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
It'll just type it.
It'll have all the same sources and shit. It's like, okay, AI normally tells me the truth. I should believe it right now. But nah, that should be tripping. It's kind of like,
It's wishy-washy.
it's kind of like a human in the sense to where most of the time we're not just honest when we don't know. We just kind of, yeah, I heard that song before.
And that's the thing.
And then you just you hope that they talk more so you don't have to prove your point. But yeah, I've heard of that nigga before.
As long
We all been there. AI does the same shit, but the difference with AI is that they say that shit like it's factual.
well, as long as AI will be an extension of us, it will always be fucked up. Until AI can create their own AI, then that AI will probably be better than our AI. You get what I'm saying?
AI? Oh my God.
Because it's like it's pulling from real
You
sources.
lost control at that point.
It's pulling from real
nah, it's
sources,
getting pregnant.
which is the problem.
That's like having a teenage daughter. It's like, yo, she don't listen to me no more, dog.
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
13. She's in her own world. She's her own parent.
Jesus Christ, speak, nigga, goddamn.
No, I was thinking about having like a whore for a daughter. This shit kind of was like, damn.
That's not that bad.
Nah, that's ready. It can be bad.
No, it's not.
It depends on how far she's willing to go.
That's probably dope.
You're just saying that just to be cool, but you wouldn't really want a whore for a daughter. You want like a pregnant 14-year-old.
I'm progressive.
Now, nigga.
Hey,
what happened?
Hey, the fucking
Trump didn't like all them playing bees. You
the
was popping, nigga.
the article dropped.
You changed your mind.
It changed everything,
Yeah, shout out to this author, God
nigga.
damn.
Them bugs was
Yeah, you've been scratching your leg since we got here, and I've been wondering about that shit.
not since we got here.
Nah,
nigga,
you've been
but
scratching
I have
your
been
leg
scratching
all
my leg for the
fucking
last 15
and it's
minutes.
the same leg.
Well, it's literally right here, and it feels good.
Oh man, you at that stage?
Well, it feels good.
at-
It's
you
not.
at that stage
It's
of
not
it?
cysting up and spreading. It's
Nah,
just
but
like,
that's how it happens. Like, that's how they get you. The bugs, they start to attack you, and then just like with any situation like that, you start to like the attack.
But you want to know?
And then you start scratching and itching, and you make it worse. And then tomorrow you're gonna wake up, you're gonna have a whole rash.
It's kind of that could happen. Niggas get rashes.
Everybody get rashes.
I can't remember the last time I don't think I've ever had a rash. But
Everybody get rashes. Jamaicans get rashes.
Yeah. Okay. I don't think so.
Well, not, yes, they do.
I don't think so.
They're human too. Come on, don't do that.
Okay. Yeah. But
They probably get more.
The whole point with what was you saying? The whore daughter, right?
Yeah, the whore daughter. And just having that be an analogy for what AI could become.
Yeah.
AI could become having a whore daughter to where it's like, you don't know if she gonna bring home like bad grades, syphilis, or a fucking baby. But each of those situations is like, fuck, I have a whore daughter, like she's out here doing wrong. I gotta do something about this shit. She has her own brain and she's doing bad with it.
It's part of being human, man. Are you progressive or not?
Nah, I ain't progressive. I'm old fashioned.
So there's no like whoring in socialism?
Make the case.
I mean, I'm just trying
I think there's room.
I'm just trying to think like is there space for that in socialism?
You mean whoring, or you mean like, just
the whole
sexual
concept
positivity?
of socialism is that everybody is for everybody.
No, that's not the concept of socialism. Concept of socialism is that the power is in the hands of the workers, which is completely different than everybody's for everybody. Nigga, what the hell is that?
Well,
that's a cult. Everybody's for everybody. That's a cult where the nigga at top is fucking everybody's bitch, everybody's mama, everybody's sister.
First of all, nigga, no.
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise isn't
Did you
doing
Google
that.
socialism?
Mm-hmm. It's a political and economic philosophy advocating for social ownership or control of the means of production rather than private ownership. Everybody's for everybody. We're not with that private shit. You get what I'm saying? So
no privatized institutions of power.
With that in mind, shouldn't
now translate that to pussy.
Shouldn't like that idea of free range go with a little bit of everything? Like it's not even whoring at that point because everybody's for everybody, dog. Like
so, I get a piece of this anyway.
I was talking about the money. Yo, you see what my dog do? He come out the back with
For everybody listening at home, I know that hair just stood up on the back of their neck. It was like, whoa, what the fuck was that?
But that's where he needs a piece of that.
Yo, you sound like the big Sally, dog. Top bunk, nigga. Yeah, yo, dog, let me get a piece of that.
Hey, you gotta watch your step around, Lauren.
Yo, that do-rag that shit changing your personality.
That shit crazy.
Hey, man. Whatever you taught him.
Whoa.
Doing it.
Lauren gets the big piece.
That's funny shit. But essentially, is that what you were saying though?
But
like money wise?
Like,
are you saying like people would like actually be
the
cool
idea, like, look, capitalism isn't just with money. It's an idea that translates with everything. Like the
I feel
ownership.
like you're making shit up.
No, I'm saying the owner, like the idea of like, nigga, mine is mine. That translates with everything to your relationship, to like, probably your regular life, how you treat your friends. Like the whole idea of you shouldn't be networking with niggas that ain't on your tax bracket. That's all like.
That's stupid.
But that's a capitalistic like class structure. Like you shouldn't talk to people that aren't on your level.
But
like,
you're kind of.
But I'm just saying that idea translates into all aspects of life because it has nothing. Capitalism is it's an idea.
Well, yeah.
So it's the same thing with socialism. I'm just trying to make that case of like
sound smart.
The whole sharing shit is communism.
No, communism is pimping. Communism is true pimping. It's true pimping. Socialism is socialism is like
word.
Socialism. That word makes hippies like just queef. Like they're sweating right now. Like their palms are itchy. That's what hippies do. Like hippies go for socialism because it's free range.
Well, yeah, but communism is usually used as an insult.
Yeah,
and it's got two definitions. It has what it is, and then it has how the U.S. government uses it.
Exactly.
Because the U.S. government calls anybody that's not if y'all don't fuck with us, you're communists.
Yeah,
that's how we use that term.
If you don't,
it's like, oh nigga, you don't want to trade? Yeah. You a fucking commie.
Well, if you don't want to bank with us, you're a commie.
Same
nigga.
shit. If you're not down with getting down with the USA, nigga, you one of them. Yeah. That's just what we call our ops.
Yeah,
it's all a communist is a political op for real. You taking notes, F Mac?
This motherfucker.
We're trying to teach you about what it means to be American, nigga. This is what it is. You against all communists. But
But nah, man, I just think the idea of socialism can bring about more whores, which, you know, if you don't like whore daughters, you might want to remain a capitalist.
That's a stupid thing to be an advocate for. It's actually kind of creepy. You want more whore daughters?
No, I'm saying
the fuck's wrong with you?
Well,
but you're talking about the concept of like how you do anything is how you do everything, and I feel like that's just one of the things that we tell ourselves because it sounds good, but that's not necessarily true. There's something to it, to where it's like, all right, if you a lazy nigga in general, you're probably gonna be lazy everywhere. But that's not really necessarily true, because I've seen lazy niggas that they don't work hard at work, but they're working. So they stop being who they actually are for the white man.
You think the idea of...
But how you do anything isn't how you do everything necessarily.
It's not.
There's shit that I intentionally half-ass.
Yeah, but when it's... That's the thing, though. You're trying to be as conscious as possible, but it's still happening like subconsciously. Like, do you think the idea of like the phrase, you don't give to anybody if you don't have enough to give, do you think that would exist in a socialist country where everybody's like helping out the next man? Like if the man behind you don't got enough, nigga, you go back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you couldn't be socialist because you're still thinking about in terms of possession. It's community, nigga. What you mean mine and yours? It's us. It's we.
Oh my God.
Everybody.
Now that's communism.
No.
That's communism.
No. Socialism.
I don't know.
It's social.
You can say communism. It's a word.
It's a word, but it has a distinct meaning that's on the screen. So we're choosing to use it wrong. We got the definition right there.
Yeah, but what you just named was like everything.
No, that's socialism, dog. You're not keeping up. That's because you're too far into this MAGA shit. You don't even understand what progression looks like, dog.
Oh my God. I know what progression looks like.
Slow down and listen.
I'm ready for progression. I'm ready for Riley Reid, Stormy Daniels, Sky Dash. I think that's her
name. Why are you naming all white corn stars?
I don't know any new black ones, and is it, you know?
I don't know.
Pinky, Cherokee. It's like, okay, everybody's
and you see,
heard
that's
of
what
those.
you say to pass the test.
But everybody's heard of those. Like, I don't know any ones by names. I just
you don't know any of the new young sluts.
All I know is dimensions. That's all I care about.
You can't look up dimensions though. You don't put like 36 ass diameter.
Yeah,
in
but
X videos, nigga. You put a name.
Yeah, but
or a category.
I know, like, oh, that's her. Dimensions. You know what I'm saying? Through the thumbnail.
You just choose through the thumbnail.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's not enough information, though. You can't just choose strictly based off the thumbnail.
I mean, the thumbnail does help.
I don't look at the title.
Is a good it's a good marketing point.
I remember when
but you kind of gotta watch it because it's like, all right, what does her face look like?
I remember when I stopped.
That's all cool and dandy. It's full of ass, but what is the rest?
I remember when I stopped looking at titles because it was a video. And it was a good video, but the title, it fucked me up because it was like mom and like, I don't know if it was stepmom or like something with like family. And I was like, why mess up such a good video with this title? You know what I mean? Now I'm thinking about like family and shit. I don't like that. I don't like stepmom and like.
But you watching MILF corn, nigga, what you mean? That's the whole point.
Not necessarily.
That's why they're fucking.
Not necessarily. No, but it's
literally why this whole shit is happening is because his dad.
But it's not his mom. Like
his dad is 50.
But usually,
and he's busy. He's been working. He's out of town. He's a salesman. We'll do whatever calls for them to be at the house alone for 8 hours. That's the entire point of this shit.
Yes, but
you gotta know what you're getting into, nigga.
I'm saying, hey, teach me. I'm saying though, like the idea of like, it was just like, it's like mom and son. It's like, I'm just gonna not look at titles. I'm just gonna click on the thumbnail and hope it does that click through thing.
Well, you must have saw something creepy.
It wasn't creepy. It was just like, I don't need this. I don't need to read that. I don't think I like this type of shit.
I don't read titles anyway, but when it says weird shit like mommy woo, I'm like, okay, nah, that's not what I'm in for.
Yeah, that's just not me.
Yeah, nah. Close my bottle of Vaseline up.
Yeah.
go home.
Yeah, and well,
I'm not even with
and
it.
you got to continue that because it's like if it's mommy and like I don't know, fucking the baby's daddy or something, like that makes sense because that's like a regular thing.
But why are we talking in like nursery rhymes and shit?
But I'm just saying that's a regular thing. But now if it's mommy tends to son's needs, that's where it's like, all right,
and you see, y'all make fun of me for just fucking with big booty Latinas, but that's such a simple thing to search. So you just put it in. You don't got to read nothing. You just look at the thumbnail. It's like, okay, let me see what's going on. Boom.
I think
simplified, nigga.
I don't think it's simplified.
No weird shit.
I think it's under.
Latinos do no weird shit.
Latinos or Latinas?
All of them. It's the whole community.
Oh shit!
it's the whole community.
As I was saying.
All make it.
As I was saying,
they all make it. What
they
you
all
mean,
do
nigga?
good, huh?
I ain't say that, but they all do it.
I think that's just the same as Superman being your favorite hero. Like you're not really striving for much there. Typing in that, like. It's cool.
Well, so you out for the chase? Like, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you talking
what
about?
What game are you trying to play? What game are you really trying to play?
What are you talking
when you
about?
go on these sites now, you trying to go for the coveted shit?
I mean, I'm not. I'm just saying though, like what you type in. Don't try to make this. I'm just talking about what you type in.
Because I feel like you really revealing yourself.
Nah, I'm saying
the
what you type
vulnerable
in.
friend is getting vulnerable.
I'm saying big booty Latina.
No, that's what I'm saying.
That's what you say. I'm just reiterating.
That's all I'm talking about.
That is the. Superman, my favorite hero.
No, it isn't.
It's just kind of.
No, it isn't.
It's like big booty Latina. It's like
that's more like liking Flash.
I bet you want to know.
It's more like liking
why?
the Flash to where it's like, okay, if you ask just the average nigga what power would you
Flash.
want? If you ask the average nigga what power would you want, it'd probably be flight, super speed. One of those
everything Superman has.
Well, just one though. Just one of those little basic,
cool, super cool breath.
Breathe underwater, good and shit. I don't know, nigga. Whatever niggas want, it's one of the basic ones, and I feel like that's big booty Latinas. It's like wanting super speed.
Yeah, so it's the basic superhero thing. Like
Superman got a different connotation to where it's like.
So
I've never heard a nigga say that. I've genuinely never heard a nigga be like, yo, Superman is my favorite hero. He just exists.
Well, that's happened before. Well, no.
You hung out with white kids growing up.
No, I hung out with everybody. But that's the thing. It's a childish thing, which is why it's funny that you say you like big booty Latinas, because that is a childish, I
don't know.
Booty Latina.
Lauren, can we put a poll up in the fucking live chat? Like, I'm pretty sure 99% of niggas is liking that.
Not saying nothing's wrong with it. I'm just saying it's the Superman of that's all I'm saying.
Nah, it's more like
that's all I'm saying.
It's like a chicken cheese quesadilla. So where it's not the fanciest Mexican dish, but it's tried and true. It's like you can get that shit as a layup. It's safe.
Isn't that the same thing?
Yes.
No, what? No, what?
That's what I'm saying,
Because
dog.
Superman is lame. Quesadillas aren't lame. That's what I'm getting at. Superman.
Quesadillas aren't lame. I can make the argument. Don't look at me like that.
Nobody's ever said that.
Don't look at me like that.
Who, F-Mac, you're Puerto Rican. Who have you ever say quesadillas
You're
was
asking
lame?
the Puerto Rican?
Yeah. He knows. He's in the quesadilla talk.
Quesadillas aren't lame. But
Exactly.
Superman, the whole thing is he's always going to be the answer for any problem that comes up.
You know what I mean? Quesadilla isn't the end all be all. It's just it works.
But is that is that true for you? Like, is Superman, if you know, somebody has to save me. Superman, which is big booty Latinas.
I was just about to say that because they got to make sure that connects. We're still talking about corn.
The save the day? Are you calling upon Superman if you
Oh, I've been Lois Lane for big booty Latinas.
That's what I'm saying.
1,000 times in my life.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what he was saying for the
I've
topic.
been falling off a building but save me, big booty Latinas.
But you like playing the damsel in distress, which is Lois
No,
Lane.
now you make it. Lewis Lane, nigga.
Yeah, Lewis Lane is crazy.
Get it right, nigga. If you gonna diss me correctly.
Is that what the Pirates call her?
Great callback, Lauren. Just got to do it a little bit better. Fuck, nigga.
I like it.
Yeah, because I did forget about that whole booty shit. I forgot all about
It's
that.
17th century slang. But what we was talking about,
I was like, wait, what?
but we was talking
That shit
about,
don't make it real, nigga.
but like I was just saying, like, all right, you just proved it. Good.
No, quesadillas.
Quesadillas.
Different.
Speaking of cheesy substances.
Whoa.
You say it.
Cheesy substances?
Why'd you say
I ain't saying it with confidence because I don't like what I'm saying. How does this segue? What are you about to bring up?
Let's go to Chuck E. Cheese for big children.
Oh my God, you fucking cornball.
So-
Superman is your favorite superhero.
Can't be open.
nigga.
I'm gonna need a new link.
Can't be open?
Oh, and by the way, we've just been running, we just been flowing, but
That's important. Just type in Chuck E. Cheese for adults anywhere.
yeah,
It'll pop up.
And we just been
Thank
running,
you.
we just been flowing and all that shit. But this is LOI The Show. I am Tone Groove.
Jay Nobles, White Man on the boards.
Yep.
F-Mac right beside him.
Still me.
Yep.
Yes, make sure you comment down below your hashtag YLOI. Please, okay? It's important.
Yeah.
It's part of the end of the show. We get to talk to y'all. Part of the end of the show, which we're about to get into in a little bit. So make sure you comment down below your hashtag YLOI. Yeah, you could DM us. If you don't, like typing, you can get your voice heard on the podcast. I know your voice gets heard. But yeah, hit us. Hashtag YLOI.
But what's been going on with Chuck E. Cheese? Is this that one story about the dude who collected so many of the antiques that he made his own arcade?
No, I haven't heard about that story, but
Oh yeah, it was some fucking creepy dude.
It was a white dude?
He was just going around on eBay buying up all the used, I almost said Mickey Mouse, Chuck E. Cheese mask and all the paraphernalia, and then he made his own Chuck E. Cheese parlor in his garage.
That's dope.
I don't know. It's like, I don't know. When you like Chuck E. Cheese that much, like something happened at Chuck E. Cheese. You had too good of a time, dog.
I think it's
Trauma there.
Some trauma there. Yeah.
It's funny though because when I first saw this,
like, what did that mouse really do?
by the way, like Chuck E. Cheese is basically creating an off branch from the kid versions, which is it's an older people Chuck E. Cheese. It's like a Dave and Buster's type of thing.
Oh,
But
they still got the mascots?
yeah, they still got the mascots. Let's play a little bit of it. This is Fox. I think
furries.
I think
Yeah,
Fox 5 do good.
Nigga. This is just like that democratic strategy we was talking about. They're going for the balls.
Yes.
They're going for the balls.
Cheese is launching a new arcade, but with a twist.
All right, let's get to Stephen with a look inside the new arcade with a new name.
All right, let's get into it. So, Steve and Marissa, this one is for all the big kids in the room and out there on the social sphere. Here we go. Chuck's Arcade. It's coming to a city near you, and it's an arcade for grown-ups. The arcade features all the classic games from your childhood, including the most famous mouse of them all. Not Mickey Mouse, but Chuck E. Cheese himself. Now, Chuck's Arcade has opened 10 locations in malls. This is surprising. In Florida, Connecticut, Oklahoma, Georgia, where you're from, Marissa, Texas, New Hampshire. Missouri also has a location. The closest to us right now is going to be in New York. So the question, Steve and Marissa, well, there's one downside here. Only one location serves that famous Chuck E. Cheese pizza.
I'm out.
And it's... Hold up. It's in Kansas City, Missouri.
All right, you're not gonna get
So listen, you can go there, go watch a game, hang out, maybe Beyonce concert, and go get your slice of pizza. Anyways, are you guys down for
you
this?
You can tell there was nothing going on in the world today. Or whatever day this was. They gave this niggas...
Or more shit that we just getting this instead.
Yo, they just asked him to like, fill up some time until somebody dies.
Nigga, this is important, dog.
Until a fucking car crash happens.
This is important for people that actually fuck with. I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
What?
Oh yeah, he's
I've
the
never been to
poorest
Chuck E.
nigga.
Cheese.
F-Mac, he's the poorest nigga you've ever met.
I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese.
But he couldn't afford nothing.
I've never been to Chuck E. Cheese, but I've heard it was
You've
a lot of
been
fun.
to Chuck E. Cheese, dog. You're
Swear to
fucking
God.
lying.
I swear to
You're
God.
fucking
Swear to
lying, dog.
God.
Chuck E. Cheese, even as a poor kid,
I promise you.
Chuck E. Cheese is one of those places that you'll go to on behalf of like somebody else's parents.
And that's never
having
even
their shit
happened.
together.
That's never happened.
You was so
straight face, dog.
I don't believe it.
You don't have to because
I
it's
don't
real.
believe it, dog.
Believe that what's real, nigga. You real, right? It's real.
Wait, so have you been anywhere fun?
Yeah, I've been to places fun.
So you've been to places more expensive than Chuck E. Cheese?
I don't know how expensive Chuck E. Cheese is,
nigga.
But I've definitely been like you said, on behalf of other people. I've been to the places.
You been to like King's Dominion?
Yeah, like once maybe.
So that's more expensive than Chuck E. Cheese, nigga.
Yeah, but maybe like I don't remember that shit. So I'm just saying that off the fact that
You got so much trauma in your life.
I've been
You just-
to places with roller coasters, so it's like King's Dominion or the other one. That's like shit. This is a roller coaster.
F Mac, he's got so much trauma in his life. He suppresses everything. He
No,
tries to
that's
forget
not.
he forgets the good times too, nigga. They weren't even good enough.
But they don't even serve the infamous pizza. Is it really that good?
The pizza was pretty
The pizza was pretty good. I remember the pizza. Pizza wasn't bad. And like I do remember.
What you mean it wasn't bad?
I do remember a bunch of hype about this shit being delicious. And the more I'm thinking about it, that pizza was good as fuck.
It was good.
But niggas was kids.
I was about to say,
Like, what's bad pizza when you're a child? Like,
you've never gone back to go
CC's.
get it.
That's a regular arcade. Ain't nothing different about
That's
that
what I'm
shit.
saying. Like, it's sort
I'm
of
looking at. We just there's a walkthrough we just looked at.
nigga, there's about to just be a bunch of that bitch.
there are kids still in there.
Yeah, it's
It's
literally.
gonna look like
Can you mark that?
It's gonna, it's gonna look like the Not Like Us cover. Just a bunch of red dots. Like, yo, these niggas is
Yeah, it's gonna
they
be.
moving together now. What the fuck? They all the Chuck E. Cheese.
I thought it was gonna be like some shit where
I thought it was
it's
like
nostalgic.
drinks and all
What,
that
you
shit,
wanted more,
nostalgic
nigga?
games.
Yeah, I thought it was
I
gonna
just
be
thought it was gonna be like no kids allowed kind of situation.
Why?
adult situation.
Because like it's
Like Dave and
for
Buster- like, not
the
Dave and Buster.
older crowd.
Like Boxcar or some shit like that.
yeah, like Boxcar.
That's what I
exactly
thought it was
like
gonna be.
Boxcar.
Yeah, it's not sexy. That's all it is. It's still for kids.
Well,
it's
nah,
not Adult
Boxcar,
Swim.
Boxcar isn't even sexy.
Yeah,
it's just a
not-
bar.
It's just a bar.
and there's arcade.
You know
shit.
what I mean by sexy, nigga?
Tell them what you
Nightlife, nigga.
Tell them what you mean by sexy, yo.
Not after you ask. It's pretty crazy. Just let me do it alone, nigga.
Tell them what you mean.
Stay over
yeah.
there. Nigga. But yeah, this ain't sexy.
They got 2K.
There's no alcohol. There's nowhere to throw darts.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
there's no. Then this could be cool if they add
It's
an
no
element.
pool table, nigga.
If they add an element of edge, a pool table, maybe some indoor smoking and cigarettes,
Come on, man.
nostalgia shit and some grown shit.
a little
You know what I
gambling.
mean?
It's not enough vices. That's all.
Yeah.
That's what it
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Like this shit could really be crazy.
Like there's not
Gambling-
one slot machine in this bitch.
Yeah, nah, gambling would
yeah,
go hard.
yeah,
Yeah.
If they're not selling condoms in the bathroom,
Come on.
then it's not the establishment that it needs
Yeah,
to be.
Chuck
Yeah.
is tripping, bro.
I need 25-cent condoms in the store.
Well, it's like just grown folks gambling. Because all the games there are gambling for kids. Like that one where you have to spin it, you put it up,
Yeah.
and you spin. That's literally blackjack, nigga.
But that's the
It's
problem,
like,
though.
please land on the number I needed to land on.
That used to be my favorite shit. You know this is like a staple of like all of these kind of places. But the one where it's the big wheel and it's got like different tickets on it, and it just like you
that's
you pull
the
it
one I
down
was talking
hard.
about.
as a
Yeah,
mother-
yeah,
that shit.
that's the one.
You put nigga. I used to be on that shit.
Yeah.
For that one and the basketball one. That's all I would do.
Yeah,
That's all I need.
yeah.
No duck, duck, goose. I used to hate the shit with the fucking balls and the
Ski
little
ball.
the ski ball. Ski
I fuck
ball.
with that one too.
Ski, but it's easy.
Yeah.
You know, if you try
It's not
to
really
bet-
easy.
It's not that
Nah,
easy.
I
It's
was
not that
that-
easy.
So maybe
It's
I was just nice
easy?
as fucking ski ball.
I don't think you that nice.
I was so cold.
Yeah, it's
He's
that-
not.
Matt,
This is something we can absolutely tape. There's places for that.
we can go to the Chuck E. Cheese, dog. We got one.
I
Yeah,
don't
we go
believe
straight
you.
to Dave and Buster's.
We can
nigga.
go
That
straight to
shit's
David,
right
but
there.
nigga, I'm nice as
any one of
fucking-
them spots.
I'm so Lauren. Listen to what I'm telling
Chuck
you.
E. Cheese fast as shit.
Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm so good at it. It's boring.
Okay, we have to. We have
Yeah,
to.
we'll
Get
have to
this, we have
see
to get
that.
this on camera.
I've
Come
seen him
on.
play pool.
We have to get this on camera.
I know he's not good at skee
Have
ball.
to.
It's a
Get this on
different game.
camera.
Different game.
But yes,
That involves
connects.
like the English that I put on the basketball. It transfers.
No.
It transfers, dog.
No,
it
no.
does.
No,
Come on.
I don't think you're great at skee ball.
I'll do that shit blindfolded, smoking a cigarette. Swear to God. First time.
Oh my God.
First
we're
time
doing this.
smoking a cigarette
Jesus,
too.
We're doing this.
That nigga is missing all that.
Yo, put the money on the table
I will.
and bring one of your do-rags so I can wear it.
I'll put money on the table.
Put your do-rag on the line.
I'm
Put
not
your
even. I'm not even good
Yo,
at this game. and I
Put your
think I'll beat
waves
you.
on the line, Lauren.
We'll do a quick $10 bet.
Put your waves on the line,
That's
Lauren.
simple. Everybody got $10.
Yeah, you
Everybody got $10, especially to lose.
everybody got $10.
Everybody got $10.
Especially
You
to
got
lose.
$10 to
Yeah,
lose,
everybody
Lauren.
got $10.
You could really lose 20.
Oh man, see,
You
you trying to
look
up the ante.
you
know
look
what I'm
like
saying?
a dude that
I'm
could
not
lose
that
20.
good. I'm not that good.
You know what I mean?
I'm cool.
Because I'm good at skee ball, but I can be a little better for 20, nigga. What's up?
Okay, all right. I mean, I can go for 20. I can go for 20. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get a
You
haircut
just
off
say,
this shit.
yourself.
Oh, yeah, we can go for 20. That's
Let
simple.
me get a haircut off
Everybody,
this shit.
Don't get ahead of yourself.
everybody got a dub. You right? Everybody
Bro,
got a
it's
dub.
skee ball. Come on, nigga.
Man, it's whatever.
Say you got that.
I'm with it.
It's nothing.
Okay,
It's not
okay,
even that's not even a man's game.
It's
Yeah.
not.
We
It's just a regular ass
we could
game.
put some money down on some real nigga
Oh,
shit.
now he
But you
trying
want
to
to go?
flip it.
You
Now he
want to go
trying
to
to
the
flip it.
children's arcade and play skee ball?
Hey,
can do
we
that.
only challenging your confidence, my nigga. I'm good. I never tried. We challenging what you said.
And
Like,
I'm
that's
telling
all.
you, this confidence
We don't gotta switch-
transfers to any endeavor,
That's
nigga. What?
fine. We gonna find out.
We can go skip rocks, nigga.
Any
What's
endeavor,
up?
whichever.
It don't matter. Rain,
nah,
sleet,
nigga.
snow, nigga. Who gives a fuck?
Hey, yo,
Who you winning, nigga? But that all connected back to what we was originally talking.
yes.
Chuck's Cheese.
Which is Chuck E. Cheese for for adults.
Yeah.
I think that they could really have something.
The fact
that we just went on that tangent about skee ball.
If they take
but they
over-
have to add a Vegas element to it. They got to make it edgy.
if they take over all malls throughout the USA, they could kill them.
You know what though, bro?
They could kill the
that
game.
would actually be fire. Like if they did like something that was gambling but not gambling, so that they don't have to have certain licenses where they can have it in the mall. Where it's like you don't gamble for money but tickets.
But it's
and all the
odds.
shit. Like you would normally get tickets for playing hoop. You know what I'm saying? They actually got a roulette table there, but you just get tickets. Like you put your money in, you get tickets. Like that might make niggas actually.
Nigga, are
go
you
out there-
talking about casinos?
Yeah, but not like. But casinos use like chips and like real bread and shit. I'm talking about something that doesn't.
Nah,
involve
but they
that.
use chips.
But you got to pay for the tickets still, Lauren.
Yes, but not like
and chips.
But I'm
you know,
talking about for like little prizes and shit like that. It's not like casinos. The prize is the money.
Well,
you know
nigga,
what I'm
what you
I'm
think
talking
a
about
ch-
like an arcade style shit.
What you
like-
think a Chuck E. Cheese token is, nigga? That's not real currency.
You gonna have niggas fighting over tickets.
I'm saying that shit would actually
Like,
that
nigga, you
might
ain't getting
rock.
my tickets, bro.
I'm
Fuck that
rocking
shit,
with
nigga.
your ideas. You talking about it being a casino style shit? I think that'd be better for Chuck's Cheese. I'm saying I'm agreeing.
Chuck's Cheese.
Whatever the fuck that shit
Hey,
is.
that's
nigga.
what we gotta call it.
What?
Chuck Cheese.
Is that what it is, bro? Chuck's Cheese or some shit?
Chuck's Cheese.
That's fire, dog.
I think that's what I thought.
We
That's what
could
it was.
rebrand this whole shit.
Chuck's
nigga.
Cheese with
Yo,
no pizza.
Yo, like, yo,
Chuck's Arcade,
nigga,
okay.
what y'all on? It's Friday. I'm going to Chuck's Cheese.
Yeah.
I'm going to Chuck's Cheese, nigga.
Yeah.
Whatever that
Yo,
shit is.
if they had like not even a bar, but just a kitchen element, like I could see some wings, some fries. You know what I mean? Like, yo, let's just go there, let's chill.
Some
like,
wings and fries. And then it depends on like kind of nightlife they really trying to attract. Because instead of having the animatronic motherfuckers is up there, it could just be naked bitches.
Yeah,
We could really have fun.
yeah, yeah.
Ski ball and
Yeah, I
naked hoes.
haven't been to enough strip clubs to see if they have the whole. You know what I'm saying?
Has anybody even attempted to like intertwine those two elements? The
I don't know.
arcade
That's what I was wondering.
and like the Starboard, the Magic City.
Right.
Just that arts.
Yeah,
That might
that'd
be a
probably be
first.
fire. Yeah, like
Like imagine if you had go-karts
Yeah.
and strippers.
that'd be kind of fire.
And
What-
like it
what
was
would they
little
be
two
doing?
passenger go-karts. Like if you get real cool with one of the stripper bitches, she hop in it with you.
Yeah,
Like y'all
yeah.
having like a really good time.
Hey, you win the races.
Yeah.
You're gonna spend every last dollar on this bitch.
I would want a Japanese girl just so I can hear it. Oh, ah, like just those emotes.
Yeah.
Oh, ah.
Well, if you
Like I'm. Hold on, bitch. It's a turn right here. Hey. Like just, I want to hear Japanese.
stop doing that shit. Turning Lorna.
Yeah, this shit is crazy.
But yeah,
You
nah.
sound like Yoshi, nigga.
Yeah, and that's what they sound like.
That shit don't even just be in English.
Bitch got hit with the shell.
Yeah, it's just some subtitles and some
But-
shit. But that would be dope. You see how much fun you just had in your brain?
Yeah, yeah. Only with the
even ordered an
Japanese
Asian
girl
one.
though. With the Japanese girl,
Well, you know what I'm gonna order.
of course. Superman.
Quesadilla.
You need
Quesadilla,
Superman, nigga.
nigga. Yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Love it.
But what time we at? We had a good time.
143.
I was about to say, man. Michael Beasley, not Michael. That's his name.
The basketball player?
Mike Beasley.
Mike Beasley.
That's-
No.
Who are you talking about?
I know who
It
you're talking
depends on who you're talking
It's
about.
Mike Beasley, not Michael Beasley. But Mike Beasley, he got caught for gambling.
It's not Mike.
It's not
Oh,
Mike.
Malik.
Malik. Sorry.
Yeah, Malik Beasley.
You know, he's not the best player anyway. You know, let's be honest. But
Well, and did he get caught or is he just under investigation?
he's under investigation.
Because a lot of the times with these situations,
defend your people.
out. Well, nah, I'm not even going to defend my people because the one nigga, the light-skinned dude who looks like a Muppet from Sesame Street, I forgot his name, but he played for the Toronto Raptors. He actually got hit with some shit. Like, he's out the league. He's banned because he was caught gambling. But all these other niggas, it's just long investigations to where it's like, you know, your name is kind of getting dragged in the public court of opinion with no real anything yet.
It isn't any real. He posted on his IG story after the news dropped. He was in the gym, you know, really back at it, just lacing up. But I'm pretty sure.
Why
not?
Because the nigga named Malik?
No. But we could talk about
this
that.
Nigga, what's his name?
Jonte Porter.
Jonte Porter.
Yeah.
He looks guilty. Let's be honest. He barely was in the NBA.
4.6 points.
This fucking Middle Eastern looking nigga, like, come on, man.
He had to do it.
He didn't have much time left. I understood why he did it, even though it said that whatever amount of money he won wasn't even. And when you look at his contract, what he was signed for,
well,
like, nigga, why are you?
That's what they talking about Malik with too.
That's how it is with all NBA players. It's a literal. It's an infection. Like the disease of gambling is an infection.
It's never the stars though, and it's not even the disease of gambling.
They don't get caught. Nigga.
It's not even the disease of gambling because they're not even gambling. They just like they getting sure money. We're going in and I'm getting 5 rebounds.
Yeah,
like that's not a gamble. When niggas are really addicted to gambling, it's that whole like the world stops, and like the only thing that matters is this moment. If that shit lands on black, and then for that little moment you just get pure bliss, it's ecstasy. It's probably what heaven's like. Like this has got to be what it feels like when you die and you just drift for a little bit. There's nothing to worry about. And then you lose your house or like your child support payment or your mortgage. And then that rush of endorphins just jumps in. It's like, oh shit, I'm alive.
Well,
that's gambling.
It is gambling. It's more like Uncut Gems because he is the gamble. You know what I mean? Like that's the thing with gambling. Like there's an object that's kind of siphoning this process, but like when you are that siphon, like I am the nigga that's getting 5 rebounds, that's even more of a gamble. It's a dangerous gamble.
Not really.
It kind of is, and I don't think he's the only player. I think it's many other players because why not? Why not?
It's not the same as gambling. First of all, 2 things. One, Lauren, do you fuck with this YouTube channel? Because this is my guy.
Who?
AM Hoops.
I've heard of it.
Shout out to
I
think his name is Casey. Shout out Casey from AM Hoops. He keeps me up to date on everything that's going on in the league. That's my trusted source of information. He's on it. Trades happen. Boom. YouTube video. Beautiful thumbnail. He don't give a fuck.
Oh, a lot of crazy trades.
A lot of he covers everything, dog. But he was covering this and he was showing the Malik Beasley film. And he was like, nah, he's one of the innocent guys because like some of the plays, like especially this one that you're watching right here, to where for everybody listening at home, Tyrese Haliburton was getting away with being ass. Tyrese probably had like 30 points this game too, just because the nigga was gambling.
This nigga froze like a
because the nigga was gambling.
You don't think it's far fetched that if you have to guard Tyrese Haliburton,
you give up.
You maybe bet that he's going to score 25.
Or you maybe give him the layup because you bet he's going to miss that shit.
Nah.
Yeah. But what was I saying? You fucked up my whole train of thought. But
he's one of the good ones.
Essentially with the tape on Malik Beasley to where it's like, all right, it's odd, but it's not that odd, especially when we have actual people who have been caught for that shit, like Porter's. When you look at his tape versus Porter's tape, it's like, whoa, that nigga Porter was looking around like there was. You know when you're doing something that you know you're not supposed to, but you have that feeling that the whole world knows that you're doing some shit?
Yeah.
He was moving like that. He was looking at the Towel Boys weird, like they might have got tipped off. They might have been fed secretly. It was all suspicious.
What if he's just better? And what? Okay, how does somebody come to these conclusions? Like, how do you even get investigated? Like, there's obvious because
certain things
I saw it with
where, like,
Jeff Teague, right? Real quick.
Yeah.
Jeff Teague was talking about it a little bit, and he was like, when you sign to the NBA, first of all, you're signing over like everything. Like, they have investigators and like just people that run your name through like systems.
Yeah.
Gambling systems, regular like, Mexican, hit list systems and like everything, right?
Yeah, just to make sure
your name is good money.
Yeah.
And so his name got flagged
Tools.
Malik Beasley. That's what Jeff Teague was kind of alluding to. It's like, I mean, they run your name through these systems. So if you get caught and nabbed in some shit, it's because your name got caught in some system.
Well, it's not just a system. What's going on is whenever there's a big swing in how niggas are betting, the betting site, I don't know if they legally have to do this, but they cooperate with the feds to where it's like there's suspicious betting activity happening on this one particular nigga.
Yeah.
And they track trends on that shit. So it's like if it keeps happening to where it's like, yo,
he keep winning this shit.
This random, like, why do niggas keep winning billions of dollars off of what was that nigga name?
Malik?
No, Porter Jr.
Jordan
Javonte Porter Jr. Like nobody knows this nigga. There's no Jonte jerseys, but niggas keep betting big money on this shit. It gets flagged. They send that shit to the feds. I think the feds send that shit to Adam Silver to where it's like, okay, we had to investigate you now because there's been a lot of suspicious betting activity with your name. But that doesn't mean that you necessarily did anything either. Because betting is some weird shit. Like when you're dealing with niggas' superstitions and the way that they move on certain shit, it's like you can't even. That's the one thing the feds can't track. They can't track betting and they can't track freaky. Because Diddy's getting looks like a pretty light sentence for what he could have got.
He's gonna slide up out of there, people.
Not.
I was telling niggas like, yo,
not without ease.
I was telling you like Diddy only gonna maybe 5 to 10. I was telling you.
Well, that's because you needed him to get off, so you can be a freak,
man. I don't need
but
to get off. But
with this NBA betting shit, I feel like we really got to worry about the refs. It's the refs more so than anything.
Absolutely.
Yes,
because they got the game in the palm of their hands in a way. A player can only do so much to control the odds. Like, of course, you can, lack of effort on that rebound, or maybe a whole lot of effort on the rebound because you're trying to get the over, whatever you're trying to hit to trigger everything going the way it's supposed to. That's what you're going to do. But with the refs and the whistle, they control the game in a way that's harder to track. Because like a bad call is a human thing.
Yeah.
There's a human element to bad calls and good calls in the way that shit goes to where it's like it's not as easily, you can't see it as well.
Exactly.
You can't see it as well. It's a little bit more hidden. That's why we got to look out for these niggas.
It can also be easier.
And you got to think about the type of niggas. Like, look at the NBA players and then look at the refs. Like, which one of them niggas you think really gambles?
Both of them niggas.
Both, a lot.
Yeah, a lot.
All of them niggas.
Different levels of gambling, though. Like some dice games in the hotel, that's nothing. That's frivolous. But really on slot machines, like slot machines is some old head shit. That's like a silver 50-year-old plus crowd.
It's all betting, nigga.
It's all betting, but I'm talking about when you really go into a casino, it's a lot of old motherfuckers.
Have you seen niggas shoot dice?
Yeah.
Niggas
shot dice with niggas.
Niggas used to shoot
all
dice
my money
in the morning at Wakefield, in high school.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's nothing.
That might be worse than a slot machine.
How?
You could do that anywhere. With anybody.
Well, yeah, that's better.
At any time.
Well, nah. In terms of the actual gambling, like the odds are a little bit more in your favor with the dice because the dice aren't rigged.
I'm just trying to.
Slot machines are designed for you to lose.
I'm just disagreeing with the fact that like slot machine, if this is what you're saying, that a slot machine is completely different than niggas shooting dice or like spades, like niggas gamble on spades. I think it's
gambling,
all,
but it's,
like you're saying, like ref gambling and player gambling is all the same.
It's all. I think Michael Jordan.
Don't make that analogy.
I thought that's what he was saying.
No, I'm saying
because that's not what he's saying.
Well,
that's better than what he's saying. You should just agree with that shit and go with it.
Because you've been making sense this whole time. You need to take what he said and agree with that.
I don't listen to Lauren.
We already agree with that. It's all the same, but I thought Tone, if you're not, was trying to make a distinction between like the levels of gambling and what to call like it specifically.
They're all
like
gambling.
Slot machines.
They're all gambling, but like
Michael Jordan doing the quarter thing with the security guard.
Yeah,
it's fucking gambling.
Yeah, it's gambling, but it's like that's not. Is levels to the shit,
and like
it's levels to the shit,
and
because there's real odds involved. As in turn to a slot machine that's literally designed for you to lose 1 billion times to 1.
If you gamble, you open the door.
Oh my god, you one of them stepping stool niggas. So why aren't you on crack?
Gateway drug niggas.
You smoked the key to all drugs. Weed is the stepping stool. It's the launching pad, nigga. Why haven't you tried? Why haven't you tried ketamine?
I wouldn't say it's the laundry.
Heroin should be dripping from your lips.
I wouldn't say that. I would say it's the easiest entry due to access, but it's also I didn't want to go through those doors.
And you know what's an even stronger drug than everything we listed? FOMO. Lauren saw this nigga doing push-ups and decided he had to get his old ass up and make his elbows crack. do 50 elbow squeaks just to feel like he was a part of something.
Who cares? Say, you talked about it earlier.
And we talking about it now, nigga. What's up? Look at this. The strongest drug of all time.
Yeah.
But, yeah, this gambling thing, I think it kind of sucks because the players' names get dragged through the media for a little bit, and then we find out it's never a big story when niggas is innocent. It's only a big story when we find out that you've been playing the odds, when you're evil. Nobody cares about redemptions.
You get caught, man. You get caught. But at least I definitely, I don't dislike this nigga as a player or a person, so I don't really have any emotion about what happens to him. But I do believe almost everybody attached to the NBA could possibly be gambling.
That's a stupid thing to say.
It might be.
I think there's a lot of people for real.
Fuck it.
There's people gambling, but why would you say almost everybody attached to the NBA is gambling?
Yeah, why not, dog? You control. You
But
have
where
a
are you
stake.
getting it from?
You have a stake in the game.
But it would be so easy to track. It would be so easy.
But
it would be so easy to track.
Homies and all that shit.
It's not unless you
use your homies and all that shit.
Yeah.
So what is your 2K my career with gambling on my stats strategy, nigga?
Use
because it's not that easy.
Use people who are close to me that I know, and then have them bet on different things that have nothing to associate with me. So they're regularly betting, but I'm using other things that I know is gonna happen, and like other players that I know do this shit, and like it could be easy. Like I could have a homeboy who's on a different team, and I could like have one of my homies like you know what I'm saying, like it could be simple.
But you didn't material. Lauren, your 5 niggas betting against the odds isn't enough to sway the whole shit for y'all to make enough money for real. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't think nobody was talking about an empire, but I was just.
That's not even an empire. That's just basic, like.
You can, if you
pay for play, we gambling, nigga. What do you mean?
All right, hypothetical, something that will never happen. You in the NBA. You tell me it was something. It was something for you to feel here.
If I'm in the NBA, nigga, we're not talking.
Wait,
I don't know
you gonna need
There's
help.
no need for me to have peasants as homies.
You forget that like gambling is a big money game. So like it's not unlikely for niggas.
I forgot about that shit.
You did. There's
You're
niggas.
right.
There's niggas who's making a lot of money on gambling. There's people who gamble 150,000 all the time.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
what's your
saying. So
point?
like I'm saying you can make real money off gambles like that. There's niggas out there making a lot of money off sports gambling.
Yeah.
If you in the
Like
NBA,
by putting up a lot of money, so it's not gonna look crazy to throw 150 on something and get back 300 because that happens
Dog.
every day. In
It's
gambling.
not gonna look crazy. Nobody say anything about
If
that
you-
shit.
So that's what I'm saying.
looking
It could go under the radar
If you in
because
the-
of that. That's what I'm saying.
mean?
Tony, if you in the NBA and like, let's say you're sick, and you're like, dog, I'm probably not gonna be shit this game, nigga. I'm fucked up. You know, that might not be you telling me to bet against you, but if that's our thing and we have that going, it's like, hey, dog, you want to make some money, nigga? Bet on the other team, nigga.
But it's so
I'm not
much
scoring more than 20.
It's so much more complex.
It's so
than
much
that.
more, of course.
Because
but
I would have to lie to the team and make it seem like I was gonna play that night.
Yeah. It's a
so
process.
it doesn't come out that so and so isn't playing for the night, so it doesn't change the odds. Like, y'all making this just seem simple, but it's really a lot that goes into it.
I'm not saying that.
It's a whole strategy.
I'm not saying it's
I
simple.
don't think you niggas smart enough.
I'm
to
saying it
handle
can fly under the radar. I'm not saying it's not a hard process. I'm saying that it can fly under the radar.
Exactly.
It can fly under the radar.
Man, the feds would be at y'all door as soon as you sent the text message to Lauren.
Nigga, fuck
y'all niggas ain't smart enough to fucking they gamble with your careers, nigga.
Fuck yeah.
Come on. Lauren said he didn't say like he gonna prove me wrong. he gonna go to the NBA, start gambling.
He gonna hit up TJ Warren. But let's do business, nigga.
Hell yeah, yeah. Don't grab 8 rebounds. Do 7.
But
you gonna make $1 billion off that shit. That is a cool way to make some money though.
Betting?
Yeah, like just nigga. I got a homie. His life has completely changed since he started gambling. He was like, he had a stack of cash. He was like, yo, like this was just off one pick. One pick could change your life. That was his slogan. One pick, one pick. One pick, it could be all over you. And I was like, yeah, one pick. Like, technically, you only ever one pick away from your whole shit being Walt Disney, nigga.
Yeah.
Dreams coming true.
Hey, nigga, you know that, man. You told your story before.
Yeah, nah, I got by a nigga gambling. You know, it's crazy. We was in Woody's with AJ. Lauren was there too, right?
I don't know which time.
When we went to watch the finals
It was
game.
the finals. He wasn't there.
I wasn't
You
there
didn't
that
go?
one.
Oh, yeah, you did.
Nah, I
you
had
always
to-
do some lame, responsible thing.
I had to take my dog home, nigga. The fuck?
Yeah, lame, responsible thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we went to Woody's to watch the game and shit. And the nigga that had got me, he came around.
Oh, that was him.
That was him.
Oh, I thought it was just another.
That was
but
him.
that was him.
But I wasn't making eye contact with the nigga. I didn't want him to spot me. I was like, yo, don't look at me, dog.
He didn't want to use you as proof of like
I'm already damaged.
because you're proof of concept.
Oh, that was the DraftKings nigga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you wasn't there.
I know, but I know what you're saying, though. I know what you're talking about.
But that was the guy.
But you didn't want him.
He tried to get AJ.
You didn't want him to use you as proof of concept or something like this guy right here. He worked for him. I showed him the way.
I'm just still really processing like that whole interaction. Feel like he persuaded me to do something I ain't really want to do.
Nigga, you wanted to do that shit.
I ain't really like. I feel like I got manipulated, like whatever. What do women say? Gaslighting. I got gaslit.
You got gaslit.
I got gaslit, and I won 68 cents, but it didn't feel like a win. It wasn't the big win that he promised me. He made it seem like I was really about to change my life. Like I was one pick, one pick away
from being the one.
One quarter, one inning.
Yeah.
From just having it all, from just really talking shit. Man, I got fuck you money. But I won 68 cents, F Mac.
Damn.
Life ain't changed, nigga.
I'm glad you finally changed your tune.
And they say
no, $10.68. And it is $10.68.
Okay.
But the 68 cents, because I got it back, boy. You gotta understand. It's a frisbee effect.
Yo, it's
like,
crazy.
I put it up and it came back. I was like, okay. And it had 68 cents on top of it.
They say door-to-door sales is dead, but like I don't believe it.
They're just waiting to come to my crib.
I don't believe it. But nah, man, it's
door-to-door sales is dead to a certain extent. I feel like there's a couple marks out here.
It still works.
There's a couple marks out here.
A couple, one,
there's a couple marks
looking
out
for
here.
one pick.
I see it work in my neighborhood all the time.
Do you see it work or do you see them? Because a lot of people don't have a hard no. That's what I've noticed in life. Like it's really a no from the beginning. Kind of like you with your perfume story last episode. It was like you wasn't gonna buy that shit. You're not
Necessarily.
Like, you was
I was open to it.
You wasn't that open.
I was open to it.
You was curious, but you wasn't gonna buy anything. And that's why you bought nothing.
Curiosity is the first step of paying for shit. They just couldn't fucking make me pay for it.
But you didn't already kind of want it.
But that you don't. First of all,
I'm not saying that's everything.
when you go into a store, most people
already kind of want it.
Not necessarily.
That's why they're there.
They're looking for something to want.
They're looking for something. Thank you. Say it one more time.
No,
Lauren.
don't say it
one
again.
more time.
Don't say it
Lauren,
again.
please.
Let
one more
him
time.
fill his own sentences out.
Lauren,
he had no
one more
idea where he
time.
was going after that shit.
Lauren,
I promise.
one more time, please.
Lauren, don't say. You gonna listen to another guy?
Hey man, I'm chilling.
They're
man.
looking
You
for
your own
Lauren,
man.
please say it again.
He doesn't
please.
even remember what you said.
They're looking for something to want.
It didn't sound good when you said
They're
it, dog.
looking, and that's
You
the
ain't
whole
come
point.
in with like the voice of Moses.
Oh my
Lauren was
God.
like they looking for something.
Look, that guy made a comment
He said
about
it with a
us
certain kind
talking over each other, and you're still doing it. Look, the whole point
You just
is
interrupted
that
me.
they're looking for something to want. That's what it's all about.
Nah, you ain't selling that shit, dog.
That's what it's
you
all
ain't
about,
selling
man.
that shit, dog. I don't want what you got.
I sold that
Keep
shit.
it.
I sold that
Ew.
shit.
Shit looks stupid. But
Yep, it is that part of the show where
much
we get to
is.
talk to y'all, man.
Yeah.
Hashtag LOI and apologies for last week. The episode didn't come out on the day it was supposed to, but you know, some shit happened. We will be back on track. But yeah, apologies. I know y'all be fucking in y'all panties and shit.
we
about
can't
that
say sorry
all the
enough.
time. But yeah, man. Appreciate y'all for doing it. Hashtag YLOI. Hashtag YLOI.
Somebody during the live chat when the shit was premiering had put something in the live chat. I screenshotted these shit.
Uses
stuff.
that? Okay.
So shout out to Jay Jones. Hashtag YLOI. What up? Checking in from 704. Keep doing y'all thing. / native New Yorker here also. And then he put another one. Hashtag YLOI. Wrote hashtag I'm reading this shit verbatim. Hashtag Wild and Wild wrote hashtag office hours the other week and misspelled Lauren's name. 2 question marks. I spelled it LORNE. Perhaps overthinking. Just wanted to clarify that was the way to spell it. So he didn't even really have much of a comment or concern. He was just, this was going on with me. This has been going on with me lately. When it comes to y'all, he spelled your name wrong, and he discovered that it was wrong, which it is wrong. I don't even know how you could.
Hey, yo.
Does that pronounce Lauren? L-O-R?
Lauren.
Let me see it again. L-O-R-N-E. That's Lauren.
Yeah.
This Lauren.
Yeah, so maybe in his head, like he's putting you on a pedestal that doesn't exist for real. Like he's making you more sophisticated than it needs to be.
Potentially.
You that voice of reason though. That's what comes with that shit. You get mystified.
Which one is Lauren, the dude version of Lauren?
There's no man version of whatever.
Because Lauren's name right now is Lauren.
L-O-R.
But L-O
No,
is
Lauren's name
Lauren.
right now is Lauren.
No,
it's Lauren.
No, L-A-U-R-E-N is Lauren. But L-O, Lauren.
No.
Yo, Lo. Because you can
I get what you mean.
you have a reason to call him Lo, which is a manly nickname.
That's how it works in Spanish. Like if you put an A on the end of it, it's woman. It's female. It's it's soft. It's kind.
Yeah.
If you put an O, it's a dude.
Oh.
You have the women one, which is interesting because you also have a woman's name to begin with. Is there a way to make a woman's name masculine?
Well,
like what could you do to Hannah? Hannah? You just got to say everything with more bass in your voice.
I mean, I would say he could do like 20 push-ups, but I don't know if he got it in him right now.
That's the weakest reverse psychology
You gotta,
ever seen.
yeah,
nigga.
you gotta
Try
do
harder, nigga.
You gotta
Come on,
do-
you a narcissist. You can manipulate better than that.
Yeah.
He thought about it,
He
though.
didn't even bite on that shit.
He definitely thought about it. You're crazy.
He didn't bite on that
He
shit.
thought about
You just gotta do some 4 extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Be a real man about it.
Blow your hand. What do you mean for
Essentially. Yeah.
Can't cry about it.
You got to hold the firework when it blows.
Maximum
He
3
did look
syllable.
like he did look. I don't know if he was shocked, but I just looking at the video, he looked like he was kind of just taking that shit like a G.
Yeah, nah. He looked like he didn't feel it.
Apparently,
She was crazy. I was like, is that his hand? It didn't feel real.
yeah, nah. Apparently, he couldn't see too,
He was
which
probably,
is what happens.
Oh, he couldn't see.
Like he couldn't see for hours.
Oh yeah, because all the fucking smoking
Yeah, that flash
and the
is just
dust and the flash.
Damn. Yeah, that's crazy.
And he probably was in shock still.
Yeah, probably.
maximum 3 syllable words, please, fellas. Y'all be using them hoes wrong as fuck.
I would love to hear this nigga pronounce out loud for a living.
That was from the sensei.
Shout out.
Also, he's probably nasty.
Any nigga that, sensei.
But I don't know. I feel like we can. I think it's the 5 and 6 syllable words that be kidding us.
Type in 5, 6 syllables words so we can say these bitches. Please.
Yeah, with a twang.
What just
what we got? Is that administration? Oh, come on. Yeah,
architectural.
Nah, we killing 5 and 6. I think the 7 and 8 syllables is what we getting.
That's more examples.
You know, agriculture.
Circumnavigation.
Okay. Good one. Unconstitutionality. I said it. Hold on. Let me give you a straight one. Environmentalist. Environmentalist.
No, you don't get to do that.
Why?
You don't get to do that.
Environmentalist.
You can't fuck up the first one and then choose an easier one.
How about this? Trigonometry. I'm gonna do one that's not even on there, nigga.
Okay.
I'm gonna bake my own. What's a hard one though? These are all like say the D one. Say that one.
Democratization.
Oh,
democratization.
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 Come on. You gotta, it's all the syllables. You gotta say them.
Hey, that's
enunciate that.
Pronounce or announce. Nigga.
Pronunciate that shit.
Nigga,
dog.
I have to enunciate it correctly.
Some of these are 5 syllables, and then some of them are 6.
And what was I telling you about AI? The shit hallucinate, dog.
Yo, we need more words.
We need more words.
These aren't harder words.
Yo, what are the longest words?
7 syllable words.
7 syllable words. Let's knock these shits out the park for this nigga. All right, here we go. Epidemiology, right? Homosexuality. Nigga. Superconductivity.
Reproducibility.
Okay. Socioeconomic.
Totalitarianism.
Oh shit. Totalitarianism.
Totalitarianism, yeah.
That nigga
Totalitarianism.
said,
Yo.
hey, that was that Webby shit from the Breakfast Club.
You speed through.
Charlotte McGee. Yeah. Charlotte McGee.
𝙿𝙾𝚂𝚃. Telecommunication.
Socioeconomic.
I already said that, nigga.
Oh, so you okay? Let me just try the hardest ones because you of course you're gonna. Autobiographical.
I'm gonna go for this one.
The hardest ones.
I'm gonna go for this one. Okay.
Psychopharmacology.
Conceptualization.
I need like some time to like really even to like
anesthesiology.
How am I gonna approach this? Hydrochlorothiazide. Thiazide? The one on the far
You're
left.
right. Hydrochlorothiazide.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
First try, nigga. First take, shouty. Nigga, what you mean? Give me more syllables. I need more. 12. 12 pieces. Come on, Google it. 12 syllable words. Let's get it.
I'll just go fucking 8, nigga. 12 is crazy.
Nah, do 12, dog. I'm telling you.
It won't be that.
I'm ready for
What
it.
are 12 syllable words? What do they look like?
We're going to find out.
You're not going to find one.
Yeah,
We're
just go to 8. Just go to 8.
We're literally going to the outer edge of the English.
Go ahead and try this one, Tom.
Okay, let's see. All right. They can see this, right?
I'm about to.
Zoom in a little bit more just so I can get like, because this looks like it's got a bunch of, I know it ends in asphyxiation or something like that. Let me.
They can see it now.
Cinephilification. That's a tough one. And that's why I asked for a challenge. I was like, come on, man, we eating up them other syllables, nigga.
You said flow?
Flock.
I think it's flock. It's flocking out. It's
flocking out.
Flock.
Do the first half and I'll do the second half.
But where does that half end?
Right before it gets to like cinephilia.
I think those first parts is
flocking all cinephils.
Flacinicin, and then the rest.
Flocking the cinnamon. Okay, hold on. Flow. Sin.
I think it's flocinicin.
In the hillification.
Flocinificus.
Now, can somebody just speed that up and just make it the word?
Flocinicin hippification.
Hell no.
Flocinicin hippification.
No.
Boom. Flocinicin hippification.
No.
Let's type in it. Let's hear it.
What the
Let's
fuck
hear it.
is this word?
Yeah, listen to it. And what does it
What
mean?
does it even mean?
Yeah, I don't even know.
What the fuck is a magoo?
Ugly ass word.
The longest word in the world. Is that what you Googled? No. I was about to say, what the fuck?
No, that's the one that you Googled.
Kind of cruel shit is this one?
That's crazy.
All right, 12 syllable words. Yeah, what the fuck does that mean?
Pronunciation.
Hold on one second.
Let's get it. Hold on. Anybody want to put money on it?
Oh, one more time. Flocin.
I forgot.
Well, they broke it down right here now.
Well, I'm trying.
Stop reading it. Stop reading it.
I'm not. I'm looking at the word.
You looking at the phonics, nigga.
I'm not. Flossinification. Flossinification.
Oh, it might be floxin.
Oh, you're right.
Floxinocin.
We got it here.
Yeah.
Play it.
German.
Floxinocin-nihilipilification.
Yup.
Shit.
I don't even think he got it all the way right.
That
just sounded a little.
Floxinocin.
Floxinocin-hilification.
And what does it mean?
The action or habit of estimating something as worthless.
Like this fucking activity.
Yeah.
Oh, like this word. This fucking word is worthless.
Yeah, for sure.
That's cool.
One more
though.
time. Let me hear.
Like somebody played like a cool shit. I can't even say real words.
What was you trying to say?
A cruel joke.
A cruel.
But like that shit made regular English hard. That shit was fucking.
Floxinocin-nihilipilification.
Floxinol. One more time.
One more again.
Floxinocin-nihilipilification.
Floxinocin-holification.
Real question, y'all.
Floxinocin-holification.
Real question, y'all. Why do you think they make these words?
For this.
No, but like
for the bros.
No one's ever gonna use this word.
Well, nah, you're just not around like an elegant crowd, dog.
To casually throw this word out though.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a level.
It's a scientific circumstance.
And you would be impressed.
But
no, because I feel like if you're in the circle to be able to drop this word and have the nigga know what it means, he got a word for you too. He's got something he can throw back out.
You got
there.
a word back.
The definition is mad like casual,
basic.
though.
Yeah.
So it's like for you to bust that out,
Yeah.
it doesn't. I don't really know what crowd you have. To
Nigga,
be
are
in
you
for
hating
shit.
or not?
I am hating. This is
All
crazy.
right.
Yo, say this to one of your hoes next time, dog. Just hit her with that shit. Like, yo, my name is F Mac, and the F stands for holifications, nigga.
Holifications.
And see how that shit goes.
This is how they use it in a sentence.
My new book is more than just a 400-page exercise in flocks in the holification.
This whole this is irony.
I want to hear a nigga say it.
This is irony for geniuses. This is irony for geniuses, though. Like, this is when you get to the edge of intellectualism to where it's like y'all are just fucking with each other.
Can you type in nigga saying that word in front of it?
Exactly.
It's not
And
gonna
put
be anywhere.
please on
It's not
there.
gonna be anywhere, bro.
Yes, type in somebody saying.
Oh, go to YouTube.
Just go in the front of that and type in somebody saying.
God damn it.
Oh, what the? Oh, see this shit. It's one of them words that just fuck up your whole. Wait, niggas have reacted to this before? Why is there so many search results? Go to the Indian girl.
𝙑𝙾𝚂𝚃
Somebody else doing. You said go to the Indian girl.
Filification. Go to this Indian girl. Let's see what she got going on.
See how she said.
Let's see what she got going on.
𝙑𝙾𝚂𝚃. 𝙑𝙾𝚂𝚃.
Flexing off.
The action or habit of estimating something as worthless or unimportant.
Go to. I like that flow.
Shit,
I like that. Go back to that.
It's got a real ring in India.
Yeah.
𝙑𝙾𝚂𝚃. 𝙑𝙾𝚂𝚃.
Flexing off.
The
Somebody got to sample that shit. Lauren, you got to sample that shit, dog.
Flexing off the calipilication. Hey, flocking off for someone to make illusion. Flocking off for love for someone to make illusion. Flocking off for falafel. That shit hard.
Yeah.
That shit hard.
Flexing knock.
I like that.
Flexing knock.
Holification.
But
yeah, nah, we gonna have niggas saying that shit all day.
Flexing knock. Holification.
Flexing knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's our new shit.
So, Sensei, we know how to speak words, nigga.
Yeah.
LOI.
Yeah, I feel like that was all to
That was
prove
all
a point
for him.
God damn it. Shout out to you, my nigga.
LOI. Half a year has gone by. What's the best album/song of the year so far? Best movie, show. What is anticipated for the rest of the year? What are y'all looking forward to? Look out in July. Well,
nigga, what? I don't think I enjoyed life enough to have these kind of rankings just in my head.
I'm excited for Superman. You know, I read somewhere that they deleted a scene where Crypto got punched in the face.
Yeah,
because
I read that
early
too.
screenings.
I don't know. Yeah, I read that somewhere.
I was like, that's so stupid.
Well, Peter got mad over that shit?
Whoever worked for him.
I think it might have been Moist Critical or somebody. I saw a thumbnail. I didn't read the whole thing though.
That is pretty stupid.
Well,
though.
I wouldn't be surprised, but
Yeah.
Was good, nigga.
A super dog got punched in the face. Like, that's what's supposed to
I was just
happen.
talking about that with Shane yesterday though. I was trying to see if y'all niggas wanted to go watch that shit.
What, the Superman movie?
Yeah.
When did it come
hell
out?
Yeah.
Next week Thursday. So we could probably just find some time to watch that shit.
Yeah. if
Well,
I'm-
you
if
got
I feel like
you
it.
got the hookup?
Nah, I was just gonna fucking say let's just go watch this shit.
You know, that works too.
Yeah, all the homies. Let's just go watch Superman. That's what he's saying.
Fun.
Why not? Why not?
Nothing we've never done before. I'm saying that sarcastically.
Yeah, for the
We've
viewers at
seen
home.
2 movies together. The Avengers movie, Endgame, makes
No, I
sense.
think we seen a couple movies together.
And the Joker, 2 movies.
No, we seen more than that. We seen a couple.
And those are good ones to watch actually with
Yeah.
the homie.
Yeah.
That's good.
Those are the only 2
Like,
movies.
we ain't going to
Yeah.
see fucking The Notebook.
Right.
You know, it's always just like some,
Of
let's
course.
go take care of our childhood real quick.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? New
Essential.
movie out.
Yeah.
Superhero shit.
Facts.
I fuck with. I need to catch up on Severance. I'm trying to think of a show.
I've been watching a bunch of old shit.
Let me listen to my.
I've just been going through my greatest hits. Everything that I fuck with. Like at the beginning of the year, I was just watching a lot of Everybody Hates Chris, but a part of that was because I had just got Tubi. And Tubi just gives you access to like a whole new side of television that you forgot about.
Yeah.
It's like a wasteland and it's a Discovery Channel. So I was just Tubiing the fuck out of shit.
Y'all starting to get hyped for the Fantastic Four?
Yeah, that's what I really want to see. The other day I was trying to figure out like which one
The
if
logistics.
I had to choose, like I ain't gonna see one of those shits.
The
Which
log-
one I will watch. I was like, I don't know. I might watch that Fantastic Four movie, dog. Superman's kind of easy.
You crazy.
Well, I mean, don't hype it up.
Fantastic
I'm definitely excited.
You like
Come
it.
on, man. Y'all fuck with the Fantastic Four?
I'm pretty excited for it.
Come,
I'm excited
But
for it.
say it like you mean it though. Like,
I
don't
am.
just have
I
me
am.
out here fucking.
The only thing I wasn't hyped about was the female Silver Surfer, but
Which
she's
is
starting
gay.
to grow onto me now.
She hasn't grown an inch on me, nigga. I completely hate that shit. You actually reminded me that was happening.
Yeah.
Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of want to see that Superman movie now.
I don't know. New trailers been making her look cool.
Because men are better.
The better superhero. Who would you rather have save your life, nigga?
The suspension of disbelief is definitely,
It's not even that. It's not even the fact that she's a woman. But it is though, because he's not a woman.
yeah. He's not a girl. But he's also not a
Wait, I think
anything.
I think the original
Nah,
one
he's
was.
a dude. He's a dude.
Technically.
The original one was a female, wasn't it?
Nah.
Oh,
It
I
was
thought
a
that's what
dude.
they said.
Always been a dude. Google a
There's
picture of the nigga
versions.
right now.
I don't know.
I think there's, you Google it real quick. I think there's an older version where she's a girl.
Well, there's an alternate universe where your aunt was your uncle, but like,
Yeah.
Yeah, the original
let's just
Silver
stay
Surfer
focused.
was a male.
Oh, okay. Did they have one in the comic that was a woman?
Nah, this is all just
There's
some
a-
creative freedoms. Right
There's
here.
there was one in the comics that was a woman, but
It was,
you got to think
it was short lived.
The thing you
there's
gotta
a
remember,
billion comic books, dog. Like
Yeah.
they
And
don't
anybody
even
can
love
write
all
it.
the ideas that they have. They just have them.
The thing about Silver Surfer is he's more so a title. The one on the board.
Yes.
He's more so he's one of Galactus's herald.
Well,
Exactly.
no, that's
Which
the
is-
title. The Herald, being a
Herald of
Herald of
Galactus.
Galactus is a title. But the Silver Surfer is a specific nigga.
Yo,
All
And he's a
things
black
being
dude.
silver.
I watched Thunderbolts.
Was it any good?
Is that new Avengers? I saw that shit in the movie
That
theater.
shit was average in a
I
motherfucker.
figured it
saw
was
it in
gonna
the
be.
movie
I
theaters.
figured it was gonna be
That
average.
shit was so
It was pretty
average.
regular.
It looked
It
very
was-
average to me.
But it should have been good.
It was alright though.
I waited 4 months for it
average
to
as
get the
fuck.
clear version, and I was disappointed.
It looked average as fuck to me.
It was kind of average.
Nah,
I knew it
dog.
was gonna be that.
It was.
It wasn't bad.
What did you go in expecting to see?
I went in expecting to not see
'Cause these
an
niggas-
hour and 30 minutes of them like trying to catch him. Like it was a bunch of miscellaneous action that like I was just like, yo, they're wasting my time with this. You know what I mean? And then when we
Your
got
precious fucking
then
time.
when we got Sentry, we didn't even get to really see Sentry. Like it was so ass.
It wasn't like.
And then
it
she
wasn't
was
like
like,
an all powerful.
I have to go in and get them. Then that whole thing. Oh, they follow me in here because we're a team. Oh, teamwork. Let's save this nigga. Like
You didn't like asshole Captain America?
I didn't really.
That nigga was funny as shit.
He was
my favorite part of the whole movie. I was like, I didn't even know you could take such a pure concept and make him a jerk. That shit was perfect.
He was. I don't know, dog. I just hope these movies are better. Fantastic Four and Superman have to be better.
Well, because they're cooking with
they're-
stronger seasonings. Like you got the Thunderbolts in general. That's not like you see them niggas on the poster. It's like ugh.
They definitely were going kind of crazy, labeling it
The
New
new Mar-
Avengers
yeah,
afterwards.
that's crazy.
With
That
the
was kinda
asterisks.
crazy. That's
With the
kinda crazy.
asterisks. But that was only after they found out that a bunch of people watched it and thought it was a good movie. They didn't even go into that with that marketing strategy.
Yeah, nah. It was just said once in the movie, and it was like we can do it.
Yeah, like
so let's do it.
Well, the actual Avengers are fucking gone. Who the fuck else gonna step up and take the plate, nigga?
I guess Iceman. Fuck it. Excited for that.
Drizzy Drake.
Fuck it. Iceman.
Did you listen to that new song?
What did
I
I
heard.
I like
it.
that shit.
That shit
I
was
heard
good.
it.
I be riding around to that
shit was
shit.
good.
It was okay. It was
And
okay.
It's pretty good.
It was a good single.
It's
It's like I'm
pretty
ready
good.
for the project though.
But a part of me, I was like ashamed that I like it. Now I had to realize, yo, like I've been on fucking Instagram too long. Like, it's become bad to like a Drake shit.
Yeah.
To like a Drake anything.
Yeah. Hey man, perspective and like how you look, social perception is everything.
Yeah, nah.
That's
you
why
know,
he was trying to fight so hard.
That's why he was going to Dominican Republic to get his abs.
Yeah.
Social perception, nigga.
Yeah.
They look good though, Drake, if you're watching. Your abs look great.
Jay knows. You know what's fucked up? You're not even the first dude to tell him that.
Yeah.
There's been plenty of guys to say that same shit. Like, they're in his comments.
Looking good, Drake.
Yeah.
Somebody got to keep these relationships here.
Yeah, nah, Drizzy.
But,
you got the hoes, nigga.
Yeah, man. Iceman, we all cold over here, man.
Was that the last 𝙬𝚗? Hashtag 𝙬𝚗. What skill would you want to learn if it wasn't that expensive?
Yeah.
Mine is blacksmith. I knew who said this as soon as I saw blacksmith. I didn't even have to read the name. Of course, this is fucking new. So you would want to learn some old shit?
Metalworking.
You would want to become a stonemason?
Metalworking and blacksmithing, if he's connecting the two, that's a pretty good skill.
That's a
I
pretty
met a dude.
I'd
who
rather
did that.
learn magic, dog.
When I used to like sell tubs and shit.
Yeah.
When I went to his house to sell him and shit, he was a blacksmith. He was
Yep.
like, and my fair, like he liked that old school shit.
Hammer.
And he had a hammer in the back with his whole shit set up where he,
Yeah.
an
His
anvil and all that.
anvil, yes.
He showed me like the knives he made and shit.
Yeah.
Like, that shit hard.
But he didn't show you all the time and fucking pain that he went through to get all that shit to happen.
Yeah, but if you
That's
could
what
learn,
it is.
y'all, you haven't seen those videos of like Asian dude making a Damascus knife.
What the fuck is that?
It's a
Yeah, it's like
Damascus.
the- with the
It's a
fucking-
type of
yeah, they look cool.
it's a.
You don't know what it is, nigga. Surprised you could pronounce it. That was actually pretty good.
I don't know. I don't even know what to call it. Like,
It's just the way it's serrated.
yeah, it's a style.
That shit looks pretty sloppy. Is that what it is? They're making that shit out of magnets.
There's different ways to make it, but not like nigga. If all else fails,
Turn it down a little bit. Yeah, for those listening at home, you know, we're watching niggas go through the process. I'm not gonna lie. With the way that these reels and clips be nowadays, this probably isn't even the same dude making it. It's probably just a bunch of different
things.
Bunch of different images of niggas twisting metal, and then he's gonna show us some in the end.
Nah, it's the same one, dog. It's the same. I would say
This
like
ain't real.
woodworking or maybe like
The Indians that be making in-ground pools.
Nah, you mean Mexicans?
It'd be
Oh,
Filipinos
you talking about
sometimes.
them tribal niggas? Yeah,
Yeah.
nah, that's not profitable enough. Yeah,
Yeah, but they spend so much money on equipment.
yeah.
Them niggas at Home Depot every day.
I would rather make a chair I could sell to like a white person. You know, white people love wooden chairs.
You can sell chairs to old black people too.
Of course, but you know,
don't just don't sell out immediately.
Well,
black people like wooden chairs. They probably need them more.
Well, nigga, you choose a skill and you choose to do what the fuck you want to do.
I want to learn like some like alchemy. Teach me like some other shit.
Pottery. I'll do that too. I can fuck with that.
Alchemy, nigga. What?
Fuck it.
Alchemy, nigga.
For what?
What, alchemy?
Yeah, that's
Well,
just tough.
it's definitely not easy, but I do
I don't
believe
know.
if Seth Rogen can make an ashtray and sell that shit for $500, I would be fine.
Well, you looking at the finished product.
Yeah, but
You didn't see the years of dedication
oh
that
my,
he put into
the
that
hypothetical said if we had nothing else to do.
No, it said if it was free.
Yeah.
No, it said if it was free. Not if we like had our same
All right,
lives.
let's Miss Samantha. Like fuck it, you get the point.
Nah, nigga.
Nuts-
Teach me magic.
Type in alchemy on YouTube so we can see a nigga doing.
Doing no
Yeah,
alchemy.
put that shit up.
Nobody doing that.
You can learn
And by the way,
magic for free.
#YLOI.
You know, it's an important part near the end of the show where we, talk about alchemy and anything else.
White
that you
dude talking
question
about it. Yep.
the world.
Nope. No.
No,
Not the
but
one
let's-
that looks smart. That one. Yes.
Neither one of them look pretty.
In its very superficial element is transmuting lead to gold. So like a base thing to a higher thing.
You could have
But
asked me this, by the way.
what it really was a carryover of older mystery schools and older mystery religions that then took on a symbolic value and a symbolic language in order to camouflage itself basically from the church. Because the church, when Christianity really took hold of Europe and the Middle East and all that, it was very, very concerned with stamping out anything other than its dominion, right? And what was unfortunately lost in that process was a lot of this very well thought out and very beautiful connection that man has with the earth and the cosmos.
Word
so
salad.
alchemy and its
No.
Is what alchemy is. If you can just say a bunch of fucking words You're doing alchemy.
You're the only
we
person.
do alchemy all the time.
You're the only person that didn't understand what he just said.
Ask them to.
No, I know Lauren gets it. I know he do.
Are you sure?
Because I do.
Wow.
And Lauren gets everything I get. Lauren's always there first.
Yeah.
Lauren finds it first. But nigga, it's just turning precious metal into gold, dog. It's a simple science. It's an ancient practice that we just got away from because we started printing cash. When you print cash, you don't need to turn shit into gold.
Is it expensive?
You think that's what stopped it?
That's what ended everything, nigga. Credit cards.
Click on the lesbian right there, all the way to the left.
Wait, what?
All the way to the left, the lesbian. Yeah, that one.
I'm actually over 600 years old because I'm an alchemist.
Okay.
And as an alchemist, I believe all material are comprised of 4 elements: fire, air, water, earth. And I have the ability to do transmutation, which means I'm going to take the 4 elements of this copper and transmute them into a metal that's worth more and actually will give me a longer life. I take this liquid that I extracted from a rock during a hike. This classical 4-element theory of matter was believed by many throughout Europe and parts of the world for over 2,000 years. And as you see with my experiment, I'm a successful alchemist because what I am doing is transmutation, turning copper into silver. And with this ability, I've achieved immortality.
Come on, dog. She's 600 years old. Because she knows how to play with metal, nigga. I don't even know what she does with the metal when she gets it. Is she eating it? Yeah, is she sleeping with it? How is it extending her life?
She puts it up the hole. What most women do with precious metals that they hold dear to them. They masturbate with them. Because that's what she's doing. She's not doing anything special. That's what you're wondering.
Yeah. All lesbians masturbate.
Yes.
Is this...
yeah.
Y'all didn't do
No,
this
that's the
one.
same. Yeah, we just
that's
did
all of them.
Yeah.
So,
that's all of them.
Did y'all actually say the answer, though?
Yeah. I told him I wasn't looking forward to shit.
What you looking for?
Well, what's the best album song of the year so far? Y'all said that? I missed that shit.
I think they only answered the whole anticipated part.
I didn't even remember him asking that part. But best album of the year so far, who's dropped? Oh,
Mike. Fucking
Mike's new album is fire.
Mike's new album. I haven't listened to the whole album, so I'm just say Cardi. I feel like Cardi's the only album that I've actually listened to, other than Lil Wayne.
God,
like what's a new album that came out that you actually sat down and listened to?
Mike.
Other than the answer that you just gave 5 seconds ago, nigga.
Neonte.
That's gay. Anyway.
I mean, I can name niggas like
Neonte. What was the album called, nigga? Exactly.
It was called like some bull. It's like hieroglyphics.
It was called like hieroglyphics?
No, it was like hieroglyphics. It was like different numbers and shit.
Well, it sounded like this shit wasn't that fucking memorable.
Well, it was
that's all
good.
I'm saying. There hasn't been a bunch of like
there
hasn't been a bunch of like world gets paused because this nigga dropping moments.
And that's what you need?
That's not what I need, but I feel like that's a part of what he's asking about.
Nigga.
It's a part of it, nigga. Where's these cultural moments where we all watching the same shit?
Nigga, the world's too big for that, nigga. Just you only listen to Cardi and Lil Wayne. That's perfect.
I'm trying to
Wild
listen to
Wild.
that next Clips shit when it drop.
Huh?
What?
The Clips album.
And
Whenever
see,
that comes out.
the Clips album. That's gonna be pretty.
The shit ain't out yet?
Nah.
So how was he dissing Travis Scott? That was just a single?
He dropped the single.
Oh, okay. Well, shout out to them old niggas and the old nigga raps.
So be it. So be it. That was actually pretty hard.
shit was
song.
hard.
The video was hard.
Yeah.
It's cool.
The video was hard. But
not his best work.
Yeah. It depends though. This Clips album.
That is kind of some asshole shit to say. Not his best work. Like, duh. He already did his best work. He ain't gonna do it again.
Well, you're kind of saying he can't do it again. It's ultimate disrespect. But hashtag #WildLOI. Y'all made it. Y'all did it. Y'all achieved it. Y'all grasped it. And we appreciate you. Hashtag #WildLOI, man. Do it next week. We're going to read all of them. Or you can DM us, LOI The Show. All platforms, Twitter, IG. We use our IG mainly, though. So, LOI The Show. On Instagram, if you want your voice heard, if you want your hashtag #WildLOI heard, you can send us a voice note. But, yes, we did our job. Please support Lauren Music. Where can they find it?
Lauren, artist name Lauren. YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Find that on Instagram.
Lauren.
And just search Lemon Corset and you're going to find that latest record.
Lauren for you. F Mac.
Find me at Mac0 on Twitch, YouTube, And those are the two places I be.
And
He said, fuck home, fuck work. I'll be there. Nigga.
and make sure you follow him on Twitch because you're about to start getting some currency from that.
Yeah, no,
you
use the same term you used earlier.
Yeah, you need a couple more. You're about to be a partner. Excuse me.
Oh,
a Twitch partner.
Well, he's about to be a partner?
An
Yes.
advocate. An advocate.
What happened?
Ambassador.
Twitch is choosing up on you, nigga?
25. I think it's a certain amount of followers and watch time, but y'all, please make sure you check out his Twitch, get him to the right amount of followers, get him to the right amount of watch time hours. Y'all gonna do what y'all do best, man.
Yeah.
But
make it forget.
Yeah, man. LOI The Show. All platforms. LOI The Show. Y'all know it. Jay Noblez. Groove. One man on the boards.
Yep.
At my right beside him.
Still me.
And we're out.
Rumble.